Yo, what's up, guys, and welcome back to the What's Good podcast. Today, Simon and I go deep
inside
Did you ever
each
see,
other.
Yes.
Minds.
Yes. Did you ever see Cassim G? Do you know who that is?
Yes, but why?
A YouTuber from back in the day, way back.
Yeah.
Like one of the original creators. And he did a show called Cassim G Goes Deep, or Going Deep, and it was with porn stars. So he would interview porn
I
stars.
have seen this.
Yeah. It's really good, actually. Like, he was one of the legends of YouTube. And they started Maker Studios, I want to say. They had a part in Maker Studios that then got bought out by a big company. They made millions of it. Like him, Daystorm, Shay Carl, a bunch of them. So they just kind of like made
That's
it.
why
That's
Daystorm doesn't do anything anymore.
Yeah. To be fair, he grinds on socials. Like he just like TikTok and Vine style content.
Well, that's the thing. I always used to see him on Vine.
Yeah. But before that, he was a YouTuber, man.
Mad.
Yeah, he used to do like one hand push-ups. He also did the no hand push-up. It was visual effects, but
I think I saw that.
Yeah.
I think that went viral.
yeah, of course. He's a sick creator.
I didn't
man.
know it was him, but I've seen it.
Yeah.
Mad.
But anyway, today we're going to do a podcast. It's kind of like a non-time sensitive one. I thought I'd just tell them because obviously I've got the baby on the way at some point. So the due date is in like a month now, like 4 weeks, maybe 3 weeks now. But it could
time
be
recording. This might be out.
you
might already be a dad.
The baby might be out before this is out. So what we thought we got to start recording a few podcasts ahead, just in case I'm not available. We have to throw one in there. So this is one of those. So not really any trending topics today. It's going to be just Simon and I chatting.
Yeah. So if we say anything that is wrong, because the world has changed,
Yeah.
it's not our fault.
But I'm looking forward to this podcast because I feel like sometimes we get a bit carried away with the trending topics too much.
Okay.
We don't talk about each other and how we're feeling.
Let's get deep.
So let's get deep. But no, Laura did say this week that she feels the baby's going to be here this week.
When can a baby realistically, what's a normal amount of time around the due date?
I don't know. I asked this. I asked my cousin this because she had a baby too recently, and because everyone I've spoken to, everyone have said they've been early. So I was chatting to like a solicitor, and he was like, "Oh yeah, my kid was 3 weeks early."
Oh, I thought you meant you're chatting to a solicitor about
oh no,
if the baby's early, can I get any compensation?
if the baby was early, do I get any money? No. But I was just in casual conversation, and then I was chatting to someone else at JJ's show or the Wembley show. And then they were 8 weeks early, which was the time when the show happened. I think something like that. So everyone I spoke to kept saying this, and I was like, "What's going on?" So I asked my cousin, and she said that only 4% of babies are born on their due date.
Wow.
Yeah,
that is actually mad.
So I said to her, "Surely, then why is that the due date?" Do you know what I'm saying? If only 4% of babies are born on the due date, why is that the due date? Surely it should be different, like recalculated.
Well, no, but it might be 48% are born late, and 48% are born early.
But yeah, exactly. But I think it's more. They're usually later than they are early.
You said everyone else has said it's been early.
No, but everyone I spoke to.
Oh.
So it must just be like the law of averages or whatever. I've spoken to the people who have said that they were early or they had someone or their kid was early. But this week, Laura said, she keeps saying, I think it's going to happen this week. And I was like, hold on. Don't get me excited here. Like, is it going to be, do you feel like it's going to be this week intuition wise? Or do you actually think it's just a half and half? Because she has been feeling like, like fake contractions, I think. She's been feeling fake ones of those. Baby's been moving around, etc. So, I don't know. Could be this week.
Damn.
Yeah.
What's that called? Braxton Hicks?
Braxton Hicks. I've heard of that.
Is that a thing? Did I say it right? I don't know if I said it right. If that's right, by the way, that's a medical term. Braxton Hicks.
Oh.
You know what taught me that? Scrubs.
Oh, yes. I feel like I've heard of it in Scrubs.
Yeah.
But I can't recall it.
By the way, this is really random. Scrubs?
Yeah.
Can you look up how many of them are actually trained in medicine? Because I think a lot of them did training for it.
That would make sense.
And everyone always says, Scrubs is so bad because it's not even real medicine. You have to watch Grey's Anatomy.
Don't get me started on that, man. Laura watches the shit out of that show. There's like 1,200 seasons.
TV show. How many? I
reckon a lot of them are.
The most accurate television.
What? Oh wow!
Wait,
wow!
Did that say that Scrubs is actually the most accurate television?
It does say that. So Grey's Anatomy, up yours. House MD, up. Actually, House is really good.
House.
I just like him.
I haven't watched it.
The actor, because he's English, isn't he? But his American accent is spot on.
Nice.
Top tier. But no, I've been watching a podcast recently called Two Bears, One Cave, and I really love it. It's Tom Segura and Bert Kreischer.
Okay.
And I found them on the Joe Rogan podcast, but obviously I think their podcast is funnier than his now. His used to be great, he's speaking to loads of funny, great guys. I'm not trying to criticize the podcast too much, but it's very political now, and I don't care about politics. But yeah, I love watching these guys.
You have to soon. You're going to be a dad.
Yeah. I have to care about the political and economic crisis of the world. I was trying to be, Jaden Smith's joke. Yeah, didn't really work. Yeah, but their podcast is they just chat shit. Honestly, they have no topics really. They just speak about stuff they've gone through like in the last week, and it's just so funny. They are comedians. I will profess that. They are comedians.
We are not comedians, so we will struggle to just do that.
But honestly, I've been enjoying it. So I'm trying to think today. Let's just chat about the wilderness, nature. So how have you been? What have you been doing last week?
Well, I don't know because this has gone out.
Nah, but it doesn't matter. No, it doesn't matter. You don't have to spoil. Oh yeah, okay. Well, no, they don't care about what you've
done.
Well,
no, but
what have you done as a person?
Like, for example,
I don't care about like Sidemen filming. Ugh. I care about what you've done this week. Do you know what I mean?
Sidemen filming. What do you mean?
When you woke up on Tuesday morning, how are you feeling?
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Been going to the gym?
I have. Yeah.
I've heard about
today.
That. Yeah. Nice.
Today, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
What did you do at the gym?
Did push day. So
can someone explain to me the difference? When they say push and pull,
yeah,
I'm so confused in the gym, man.
I still am a little bit confused. I'm doing it, and I still don't know what I'm doing.
I'll see it on I'll download like a workout, and it'll be like Monday push day, Tuesday pull, or whatever, or rest day in between, and I'm like, I don't get it because like they'll do like I'll be doing this exercise, like pulling the lat bar down, and it's a push day. I think I'm pulling.
No, so it's like,
and is this push? So this is
push.
push.
Push is like chest. It's chest and tris, really.
Okay.
Chest and triceps.
Yeah.
So you'll do stuff like today we did like the bench, then some like lat stuff, then some tricep stuff.
I don't get it because push and pull is the same thing, isn't it?
No. Because that's doing like here, my triceps and my chest.
Okay.
And then if I go tomorrow, I'll do a pull day.
Different muscles.
And then I never thought I would talk about the gym,
well, to me you can.
But then the next day, I do stuff like I might do like bent over rows.
Yeah, I'll bend you over.
Yeah. Getting deep.
Yeah.
Stuff like that, which does your back. Then you do some biceps and stuff like that. So you work the different muscles so that you can do 2 days in a row.
But though, like pushing and pulling are the same thing.
No, they're not.
They're just opposite. You just pull in from the opposite way around.
But when you pull, it does your back, and when you push, it does your chest.
Okay.
The one I've never understood though is like if you're doing triceps, if you're doing press ups.
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone behind the cameras can say, is press ups, is that a push or pull?
But you're
so I
pulling
did it today because you're pushing yourself up. But then when I'm doing this, am I not pulling?
That's my point exactly.
Am I not? By the way, I'm a gym noob. I don't know anything about the gym.
And when I've
been like 6 times ever.
When you do this one, the lat pull or whatever, you're not supposed to fly back up, are you? You're supposed to literally like strongly go back up, strongly, But aren't you then just pushing?
No, because you're pulling. It's pulling you, so you're still pulling down.
So it's an anti-pull.
Yeah.
So you push in, anti-pulling.
Well, you can do
then pulling, anti-pushing.
Yeah. We should do a workout plan.
We should. No, I'm actually down.
We should create a workout plan for people that don't understand the gym, like us.
I saw something today. I saw a video. It was a really cringe, like TikTok, like inspiration video. I got mad watching it, but
it wasn't the one JJ.
No, that not be more. We'll chat about it in a second. But no, he was or she was saying, if your boss tells you to take out the trash, you do it. If someone tells you to do this, you do it. But when you tell yourself you're gonna start a YouTube channel on Friday and you don't, you're letting yourself down. But it's true.
So why are you mad at it?
Because it's just cheesy, man. It's just cheesy, but it was true. The message was true.
But maybe that helps people.
No, it does. It does. Like I said, it was a great point.
Why are you mad?
I'm not. I take it back. I apologize. But it's true though, because we often say yes to other things, but we don't take responsibility for ourselves.
We're getting deep.
Because I have no discipline at all.
Really?
I was trying to change about this. I have zero discipline at all. None.
I mean, you say that, but you're still self-employed, running multiple businesses on your own.
But I thought about this morning because I was thinking I'm relatively successful, but I think I do that for other people. So I do that for like Laura, my family, etc. Whereas like working out's for myself, isn't it?
It doesn't matter. Because you're still doing it. You're still disciplined enough to do it.
Yeah, but then when it comes to like working out, like that's not for anyone else. That's why I think when the baby's here, I want to go into some sort of like crazy hench mode. Because then I have to then there's a reason for me to actually lose weight. Because I've been trying to before for the baby, but the baby's not here yet. So like I have no discipline in myself.
So you think once the baby comes here, you'll... When I say here, I don't mean the studio. I mean life.
Only when it's in this room. These 4 walls.
You think that you'll do more exercise?
I'm not saying I'm not saying I necessarily will do more exercise or lose weight at that point, but I'll be much more responsible for myself. I think at that point because there's a reason to.
Do you not think you'd be more responsible for another human being though, so that you'd have less responsibility for yourself? Again?
No, because I think I have to be responsible. Like I think being healthier and other aspects of my life will help with the baby, because I have to be. You know how they say when you're on a plane, you have to help yourself before you help the baby. That type of thing. Because if I can't, if I say the baby's run off into the road, I can't catch her. I think, oh, I'm too fat to catch her. So that's my thought process. So I got to get healthy for that, but also other angles of my life as well. So I'll feel like that I'll have the responsibility then. I hope, but who knows?
See, I think you just need to find someone that will make you go.
When I first moved to London, this was not. I've been in these videos, but like health videos. When I first moved to London, not for YouTube. When I first moved for uni, I had a PT. So I used to go to the gym and I would have a PT. He was really good. He was honestly amazing. But I got too mad because I hate people telling me what to do. And I couldn't stand. Point. I know. No,
but you can find different types of PTs.
I know, who's motivating you a certain way.
Yeah. Like for example, I can't. Every time I had like 3 PTs where I went once. Yeah. And it was just people that I don't know them, and then they're just kind of telling me what to do, and I don't like that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, who the fuck are you, man? Like, you do it.
But like when I had Reeve as a PT, now I've got like Ellum. Who just he's kind of like a PT. Yeah. They tell me what to do, and
personal trainer, but I call it PT, pretty tight ass. That's what Ellum is to me.
Silent A.
Yeah. Silent A.
PT.
PT ass. But sorry, what you're saying, you can feel more comfortable with them
because it's them. Like. They'll like say, okay, now you do this set, okay. Yeah. And then during the rest, we'll just talk, and because they're a mate, I'll actually just talk to them. Yeah. And then they'll go, okay, now do this set,
and they'll work out with you as well, which is a big difference. Yeah. That's what I was. My PT was really in shape. He was really hench. He was just a great fitness man, great fit man. But
tight
I was
pretty tight ass.
Yeah, I had a tight ass. Yeah.
Okay.
Not that I looked. But no, it's just like, man, you do it, man. Like.
And also, I know what you mean.
But I felt like, obviously, I was being pushed beyond my boundaries, which is fair. That's what you're supposed to do. But I was like, bro, I can't do it, man. Like, I can't do it. Ask me, like, ease me in. And then I stopped then. But I was way skinnier than I am now, honestly. I actually could do stuff then.
I know what you mean. Because I do want to see... I want to see them do it with, like, way more weight. Yeah. So that I can be like, oh, man, mine's not much.
Yeah, like, exactly, so,
if they're doing... if they bench whatever and then take off a load of the weights, you're thinking, like... Oh, yeah, this looks so pathetic. Like I can do this, but
I'll go to bed and I'll think like tomorrow I'm gonna be really active, and then I'm not. The next day, and honestly, I go to bed thinking walk tomorrow, then go gym, this, that, and I just don't do it. And then today, for example, I actually was the right mindset I was in this morning, but I woke up with the worst headache ever. Honestly, never had a worse headache that I had before.
Mad.
It's probably because I stayed a bit too late.
When do you go to bed?
Well, only 2:30.
That's not that late.
I know, man. I got up at 8:30. Maybe.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah, I know. But I was playing Civilization, man.
You get addicted to games. That's your issue.
I do. That's why I don't play them. Like,
but you do.
No. But yeah. But I go through periods where I don't play them at all. So I'll get off a game and I'm living life. I'm really like doing well. And then the game sucks me in. I'll just play the shit out of that game. I love strategy games, man. Like Civ, City Skylines, Football Manager. But
nice.
Yeah. But no, discipline's hard. Right? Yeah, I feel like you've got good discipline.
Not with exercise. I go through like phases where like right now I've started going to the gym and I'm playing football.
Amazing.
And in 3 weeks, I'll probably stop again. Yeah. And then pick it up again in 2 months.
But you're in a position where like it doesn't really matter. Like, you don't have to lose weight. You don't have to like get fit, really.
I know, but I feel better when I do.
Of course, everyone does. Yeah.
And I just don't do it enough. It's what it is. It's like, for example, we'll do a Sidemen shoot, and just before we leave, everyone will start saying like, because obviously like Vic, JJ, Josh, Ethan, Toby, all of them to be fair, they'll go to the gym. But Harry doesn't really talk about the gym.
But Harry goes Harry will get to a point where he's like, oh my god, I'm too fat, and then he'll go ham.
Yeah, but he doesn't talk about it.
Okay, yeah.
He just kind of goes like, oh, I'm fat, I'm gonna start going, and then he'll do you'll kind of see over a while he'll do it. Toby doesn't really talk about it either. But all the others are always like, oh, I've got to get back, I've got to go gym. Yeah. And that's when I have really bad discipline, because I'll go home and I'll think, oh, I'm just kind of a bit tired. I'll film a video or 2, whatever.
My problem is I'm not very good at like how did you say it? Compartmentalizing, is that the right word?
Compartmentalization.
That's
I don't know.
Right?
What does that mean?
Yeah. Yeah, so I can't do that. So if I go to the gym, it takes over my whole day.
Same.
Honestly, because I'll go there, I'll get the tube. It only takes 10 minutes, but for me, it feels like everything. I've got to get dressed, to get ready, and I'm like, oh, I ain't got time for that shit. I've got time for the gym, but I ain't got time for all the other stuff around.
Yeah,
shower. I'm like,
that's why I have to go in the morning.
Yeah,
I literally wake up. It's in the building. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Wake up. Go straight downstairs, go to the gym, come up, shower, and then my day starts.
Well, that's why my schedule. You know, I was talking about my schedule at the start of this year. I was doing so well with it for so long.
You need to do it again.
I know, but the reason I stopped is Vegas. Went to Vegas, and my whole body clock changed.
Start again.
Yeah, I'll start again. Although soon I'll have to be forced to start again because I'll be up at like.
True.
You know, babies sleep every 2 hours.
Yeah.
So that's mad, isn't it?
Sounds like you.
Yeah, true. True.
Actually, sounds like JJ.
Yeah, JJ is a baby. he really is. But no, I wish I could do that. I wish I could be like, right, you know, I filmed a video, now go to the gym quickly, then come back and film another video. But I'll think, I've got 2 videos to film today. If I go to the gym now, I'm not going to make it. It's going to be 3 o'clock. There's going to be some kids on the tube and I don't want to meet them. You know, all this stuff.
That's why I have that as well. Like, I was going to try and go on a run today as well. And I was like, I've got to film a video. I've got to film 2 videos. And then I didn't go for a run, filmed 1 and then just sat there. Yeah. Didn't end up filming a second.
Yeah.
And now I was like, oh, I could have gone on a run.
You really can. But, and also the run doesn't take long. No. And nor does the video either. Like I've been always like, oh, I need to film a video today. But sometimes I've been doing my reaction channel much more recently. It takes 10 minutes, man. And sometimes I'm like, I can't do it today. I'm like, what the of course you can. What are you talking about? But yeah. Speaking of which, someone I saw, you linked me a TikTok the other day. I was talking about your earnings. Yeah, they've done the research. I'm not going to go into it. They tried to do the research.
They did, yeah.
You know, but it made me think that you'd post so many videos.
Yeah, when you see the total, the thing is, what was really sad about it, right?
Yeah,
was
they got the revenue wrong by 100%. No, fuck you.
So it had at the start. It says like this last month, Mini Minter has done 48 million views.
Yeah,
over his 4 channels, and I was thinking to myself like, that's a good month. That's decent.
That's a great month. Oh, and then you look at someone else?
No, I look at my channels before, and like, I know it was diss track period.
Oh, okay.
But in that diss track month, my main channel did 100 mil, and my second channel did 50.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, I used to do, I literally averaged 40 to 50 mil every month on my main channel. Every month.
Yeah, yeah.
Now it goes down to like 8 until I post, and it goes up to like 12.
But I don't think you were much more consistent on your main channel because you didn't have so many other channels. Like you didn't have any Sidemen really.
Didn't stream.
Yeah, stream as well. Clips. You know, even
but that's just streaming.
Yeah, true.
It's Sidemen, realistically.
It's Sidemen, yeah.
Blame Sidemen for no more Mini Minter.
I think, because I saw you guys talking about it on the sidecast once, and I actually don't think you guys realise how much more, well, maybe you have now, I had the discussion, but you went from doing, say, main channel once a week to more.
Well, I was doing every day.
Pardon?
That's main channel every day.
No, Sidemen.
Oh,
I'm saying Sidemen went from doing once a week, and then you went from doing more Sidemen more often, more real life videos rather than compilations. Then you did the Sidemen Reacts. Then you would do sidecasts, and then all of the side plus content. But it's hard to realize that you're actually just like quadrupling your output.
Yeah,
you don't realize overnight.
Well, it's what I have now is I look at Beta Squad.
Yeah,
and
they've come out.
They are smashing it right now. But I also look at the fact that they have a main channel.
Yeah.
That's it. So I see them like, I follow all of them on Insta, and I see all of them kind of like living life. They'll be like, oh yeah, doing this today, kind of whatever. I'm like, how do you, you know, I don't have time for this.
Yeah.
And then I realize Beta Squad is a video a week.
Yeah.
They don't have 1 or 2 react sessions plus a more Sidemen day, plus like a Side Plus day.
Yeah.
Plus their own, some of them do their own channels and stuff, but
yeah, what I think Sidemen were slow to, but you're quick to do now, is hiring people.
We're so bad at hiring people. We're getting better now.
Even originally, I couldn't believe back in when you did the Sidemen show, that's kind of what changed the Sidemen, isn't it?
That's why we started posting.
Yeah. But before you were the Sidemen still, you kind of just do a video on each other's channel. You're a group. You're doing Insomnia events.
Well, yeah. So before can you go on the Sidemen channel and just go to oldest videos? Because before the Sidemen show, our channel wasn't even big enough for them to allow us to put the Sidemen show on it. So what they originally said was, we're going to put 7 episodes. One of them is going to be on each of your channels. So we'd get a random episode put. So like all we've done before this, we did a welcome to the channel. We did a face painting challenge.
Oh, was that the second video ever?
Yeah. And
you did another one, right? You did another James Charles one again.
Yeah. You got but that face painting one was purely to announce the charity match.
Yeah.
Then we did the charity match. We did a book tour or the meetup, which that was really fun, you know.
I remember, yeah.
But
it killed you all.
No, it was actually all right. That one was fine.
Okay.
That one was really fun. But I remember getting slated because we had, I think it was 100 people or something like that. And the tickets were, I think they were like £50. But the entire event, it was a 6-hour day.
Yeah.
We paid for the stadium, which is like what covered it.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone got like, I think they all got like a bag full of clothing, the book, blah, blah, blah. Loads of stuff.
Yeah.
It ended up being like, if you actually think about what you would get, if you paid £50, you'd get a lot less or whatever. Then this book tour was what finished us.
Okay, this one. Yeah. Well, I mean, it is what it is. Like a lot of like VIP events, charge way more than $50.
But yeah, so we only did clubs after this, clubs and podcasts.
Yeah.
And then they said this channel's not big enough. So they decided that we have to do...
Individually.
We have to do individual channels. And we said, no, we're going to start posting every week. So we started then. Mm-hmm. And that's where we did like mean tweets. Mean tweets was the first one. Yeah. And then that's why we started posting. And because of that, we also met TP.
Yeah, but that's what I was getting onto. That's kind of where I was going. Can you imagine the Sidemen without TP? You can't, can you? Exactly. But you took. I couldn't believe at this point. At this point, none of you, like not even JJ had his assistant.
Yeah.
Like I'm not like obviously people watching might think, oh, you're too entitled to get an assistant. But if you look at the actual business world of podcasts, of shows, of content on traditional mediums, it's like team of like 100 people. Look at the movies. Yeah. Look at the end of Endgame. I'm not comparing Sidemen to Endgame at all, but you realize as you start to grow and get into this like business that there's so many people involved. And now obviously I saw Sam was promoting some new job roles as well. So probably feel by the time this is out, but go check it out on the Sidemen website.
I saw because Mr. Beast, I think he had something like 25 people running his gaming channel.
Yeah, he's got people, man. I heard that he got one video edited 12 times and he still didn't post it.
Mad.
It wasn't right. He mentioned that on the Colin and Samir podcast, which is, you should watch that.
That's ridiculous.
It's like 2 hours of Mr. Beast just chatting.
It's weird. It's actually really weird. That's not true.
That's more.
It says 50 people work for Mr. Beast. That's not true. It's way more.
Yeah.
Well,
you've got people who are like employed, then you've got people who are freelance. So even if you think of your channel, you got thumbnail, editor.
Well, that's the thing. It feels weird because obviously Sidemen is almost 9 years old or whatever.
Yeah.
But looking back, it's actually only 4 years ago that we really started doing stuff.
Yeah.
And 4 years ago, we hired TP. We had a thumbnail guy, Tice.
Yeah.
We had one editor.
Yeah.
And then we hired Con.
Mm-hmm.
And then Con slowly brought in people.
Yeah.
So at that point, like, we had like 3 or 4 people working for us, and that's it.
Yeah. I mean, when we did the...
even now, we only have like 8.
Yeah, when the shocking challenge, the one that I was in, when you could get shocked. Yep. Even that, you guys set the travels at yourselves.
Yeah.
No, it's not. You can do that. Of course you can, but it helps. I've been doing it recently. I do all my thumbnails. I do all my own. Sorry, on my Pokemon channel and my reaction channel. But then I hired someone in to get them done, but he's left now, so I need to find a new person.
Damn.
And there you go. But yeah, email me at work@randolph.gg. I'll create it.
All right.
But email me if you're a creative person. If you can do anything, editing, thumbnails, filming, whatever.
Or tweet him with examples of your thumbnails.
Yeah, because I found someone who's really good, but he went on and got a full-time role, which is fair enough. But I don't mind doing thumbnails, and I actually like doing them, and I'm pretty good at them, so I enjoy it. But I didn't realize after I'd stopped doing them how much time I save.
Yeah.
It take me half an hour to 45 minutes to do a thumbnail. But if you think about that, in one day, that's so much time gone of what I can be doing on something else. You know? Obviously, now we start 8th grade. 8th grade is a team of like 25 to 30 people, which is unreal. I never thought I'd ever hire that many people, but they get the job done. So they do the job that they need to be done. Thanks for someone else. Yeah. So you can see guess where it changed. Guess which video changed from the thumbnail editor to me. See if you can.
What, back to you?
Yeah.
I'm going to say that I opened 100 Hidden Fates. The one after that was you.
No. So it's the top one. Is this Lucario V-Box worth opening? It's the top right one. That's me from there on out. So the top rows are all me. I think they're good actually. The colours are good, but the bit around the edges is not great. But anyway, that's my point. Is that when you start hiring people, you really start actually. Yeah. It's a daunting thing. For Pokérand, the shop got a little bit stale. I have to be honest. The Pokemon fan base dropped massively. Kind of died a little bit, but the shop kind of is not doing as well as it used to do. So my plan is to grow that, and to grow it, I've got to hire a few people. But it's going to be daunting because it's like, what if they don't? What if we don't make the money to hire them? But then also you got to think about, you hire them over the course of a year. You don't you pay monthly. So it's like, you got to make sure that in
You're
those
not paying
months,
3 salaries up front.
Yeah. So in those months, you'd be making the work happen to grow it. But it's really interesting. Obviously, the baby's on the way, though. So we've got a big problem with Laura running the shop and the baby. So I think we're going to close it. Well, not close it, but we're going to slow it down for a few months, then go big towards the end of the year. But no, but we're taking it back to the Sidemen. Yeah, you've got a whole team now and you're hiring more, which I think is really important. And I think also in the Beta Squad comparison, they're doing one main channel video a week. I'm sure they'll try and branch out to other things in the future as well. I'm sure they're going to plan to do that. But it's good also motivation for you guys to think, oh, there's someone else now as well making content. Because maybe you could get complacent and think we're the only king in the town.
I think we already are, I'll be honest. I think we're already complacent.
Yeah, I think this year, you could say, when we were chatting on the podcast before about the Sidemen content this year, a lot of it has been a bit of complacency. Not that it's bad content, but it's not growing.
Yeah.
So you're trying to change that now, yeah?
Well, the thing, I just think we need to prioritize it a bit more.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's one of those things where everything filters back to the main channel.
Yeah.
As much as, more Sidemen Among Us, stuff like that, does sick. Some of them do, 10 mil or whatever, which is more than a main channel. It all comes back to this. We can't have sides. We can't have XIX without this.
No, yeah. That's my process with the Pokemon channel. I've got the Pokemon businesses, but the Pokemon channel feeds those businesses.
Yeah.
So if that's not doing very well, then shit. So as you rightly say.
But I think with everyone going, having different stuff going on in life, like Ethan's having a kid.
Yeah.
Everyone's, moving house, blah, blah, blah. Like,
people are very busy.
Yeah. But we have to remember that this is the main thing.
Yep.
And I think we do need like a rehaul of,
for sure,
if that's the right word.
But I think you're at the point where you do need like the staff to help with that.
Yeah,
because obviously,
sure.
Just take JJ. Obviously he's got his music, boxing, plus Sidemen, plus all this other stuff. How on earth can you even fathom how you make this content? Same with yourself, same with everyone in the Sidemen. So it's got to like you guys can't go any further in terms of like the hours in the day. So you got to have additional help.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully by the time this comes out anyway, we'll have a bunch of new people working.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Congrats, Michael, Steve, Belinda. Yeah. Bro, I'm imagine now the new hires are called
Michael, Steve, and Belinda.
You got to hire me to be some sort of like psychic for the channel. In 4 weeks, your video's going to get 10 million views.
This is really completely irrelevant.
No,
I had a dream last night.
About me?
No.
Oh, man, what?
Actually,
I've been having bad dreams.
No, you weren't in it.
Peripherally. Not even on the side. Not even like.
I don't remember. Basically, I remember the Sidemen were there, but I don't remember if it was the troops or the Sidemen.
Oh, man, that's okay.
But this is going to be. It's really weird.
Okay.
So we're walking down this street, and I can't remember where we are.
Yeah.
But we're somewhere not in England, and there's a homeless guy in front of me.
Nice.
And he's walking away.
Yeah.
And he drops something. So I'm there. I remembered that JJ's there, and I remember Josh is there.
Okay.
And I know Steve's there.
Yeah.
So Steve's our bodyguard.
Yeah.
And the guy drops something. I pick it up and I go, "Oh, excuse me, you dropped this." And as I kind of hold it out, he turns around and tries to punch me, but misses like by like 2 foot, 3 foot.
Yeah.
And then he just runs. And I'm thinking, okay, all right, I guess I'll hold on to it in case he comes back.
What was it?
It was just like a little container or something.
Okay.
And then a couple minutes go by, we're just walking down the strip, and Steve, for some reason, he's staying around JJ, because obviously he's hired for JJ, but he's really not paying attention to the rest of us. This is not like Steve. Steve is the most switched on person in the world.
Steve's getting fired because of his dream. It's Simon's dream.
Steve is so switched on. But in this, he's not paying attention. The guy comes back, and then he comes up to me and he goes, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to run away. And I go, "Oh, it's cool. You dropped this." And as I do that, he pulls out 2 knives. And I'm like, oh shit, like this guy's got 2 knives and why is no one helping me here?
Yeah.
Why is everyone everyone starts laughing a little bit like, Simon's getting held at knife point. I'm terrified right
yes,
now.
I am, guys. Help.
I'm terrified. And he kind of like, not swings them at me, but he's kind of like doing this weird motion, like don't come near me. And then I kind of like go, oh my God, kick a bit, and he runs away again. We walk down to the beach, and then they're all the others start getting drinks, and Steve's turned his back. This guy comes up to me again with the knives, and then he just kind of like starts doing this again. And I try to swing it, like kick him. Yeah. Doesn't leave.
Wow.
And I'm going like, guys, this guy has knives, and then he starts just stabbing me in the arms.
Oh no.
This is really grim.
Did it hurt in the dream?
Yes.
Oh right.
He's literally like, I'm talking a couple inches deep into my arms. My arms are only a couple inches.
That's very deep. 2 inches is very deep.
Yeah. Very deep.
That's really deep.
And I'm literally there kind of going like, guys, someone help me, please. He's just chasing me around the beach, going like this, stabbing my arms. And I see a couple of them laughing, and Steve's just having a drink. And I'm thinking, this is outrageous. This man is here to protect us, and I'm getting stabbed in the arms.
JJ, but I'm actually literally getting stabbed. Like, someone help.
Yeah. So, I run away, and that's when I wake up. And I wake up with like sharp pains in my arm.
Oh, what? You can't feel it?
Yeah, so I've slept like this with my arms above my head.
What?
My head is on my arms. So my arms are in pain here where I've been stabbed in my dream. Yeah.
I find that stuff so interesting.
And I lifted, like I did this, put my arms down and started looking around to make sure I wasn't bleeding.
Yeah.
And
so your body, the way you were sleeping influenced your dream?
I think so,
That's crazy. I love stuff like that. That's amazing. So there's a question here. What's the weirdest dream you ever had? Well, that is one.
Yeah, that is one of the weirdest dreams I've ever had.
I've been having dreams recently.
Okay.
They've been really bad. I don't know if I can even say them. Have you ever had intrusive thoughts? Do you know what they are?
No.
So I have this thing. Well, it's not. I don't know if it's a thing, but I've had intrusive thoughts. So I'm driving on the motorway in my head, not in real life. No, in real life. I'm driving on the motorway, and I have got a sudden urge to just ram it into the middle. Literally, just drive the car into the middle and just crash it, or off a bridge or something like that. The other one is I'll be making some toast or a bagel, and I'll have a thought.
Right? Can we just pause?
Go on.
Is this not really worrying?
Google intrusive thoughts, because it is. I think it's a thing. I think it's a thing, isn't it? Because I'll be making some bagels or toast, and I'll really want to put the knife in. I really want to put the knife in to the toast. I know I shouldn't. I'll get electrocuted, but I really want to. Look, so intrusive thoughts are thoughts that seem to be stuck in your mind. They can cause distress, since the nature of the thought might be upsetting. They may also recur frequently, which can make the concern worse. Intrusive thoughts may be violent or disturbing, but so the ones I've been having recently have been related to the baby. Like really bad. So there's I think it comes because I've been sleeping. I sleep with Laura, obviously. She's my wife.
Lad.
Thank you. Woo! Thank you. No, but so she's been breathing heavier since she's got a fucking child and push up against her lungs. She's been breathing heavier. The past week she's stopped breathing heavy, so it really freaks me out because I just can't hear anything. And then she's not supposed to sleep on her back or her belly, so she has to sleep on the side. And sometimes after she'll be asleep, so she doesn't know what she's doing. So I have to wake her up and say, "Go on your side." But she's been on the side completely fine. But I'm thinking, what's she doing? What's she not on the side? And I've been having these, maybe it's because I'm becoming a father now. Maybe I'm getting some sort of instinct now. And I'm like, is she okay? What's going on? Why is she not breathing? That's not the intrusive thoughts. Then I think because I go to sleep, my mind's racing. I'm thinking, is she okay? Is she okay? I think she's fine. Just go to sleep. She'll be okay. She'll tell you she's not. But I've been going to sleep panicking. So then in my dream, just so much crazy shit with the baby. I can't say it. No, it's not nothing like rude. It's not noncy. But no, before you two guys know, but it's stuff like, it's just like dropping the baby. Stuff like that. It's really bad. But I think the reason you have these thoughts, I would like to read more at some point. I think it must be some sort of instinct. Do you know what I mean? It must be something so for example, right, I know that if I'm driving in the car, I know that by doing this, we'll crash the car. So because I'm thinking about doing it, I'm not going to do it. If that makes sense.
Okay, yeah.
Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
And then by not putting the knife in, I'm overanalyzing, thinking, what's the worst thing that could happen? But maybe that's, you know what I'm trying to say?
I kind of get you.
I've told someone else a story and they're like, well, you're crazy. You need to be arrested. I was like, hold on, I've not done it. Yeah, it's my dream.
I am low-key looking at Nick, waiting for him to type 911.
Yeah, but I would love to.
That's American.
I bet there'll be people in the comments who relate to it. Jack's been nodding his head. So I feel like, do you know what I mean? There must be something to it. But I know other people have this, not the baby one. I know other people have the thought about putting something in a toaster or driving off the cliff or something like that. So I know it exists, but it's just weird. It must be something to do with instincts. Because remember, we're not supposed to be doing what we do now as humans.
Yeah.
We're supposed to be. I also read about something earlier, the other day, about how we the reason we overthink stuff is because we've there's no, for example, back in the day, our whole existence was running away from predators, was rushing to try and find food, keep our belly full. And
so little to think about kind of thing.
Yeah, and now we have food. We have too much food. Our bellies are always full. We're warm. We're in house. Everything's perfect. So then, because we don't need to do anything, our minds are on overdrive, thinking, "What's happening?" Starting to worry. So you have to trick your mind, or you have to try and not listen to your mind. That's what the person was saying. So you have to think. Your mind is in your head. Your mind is not you. Your mind is your mind. Your mind's telling you to do this other stuff, and you shouldn't do it.
You're starting to sound like John, you know.
I know. If John was here.
John always talks about. The one he was talking about the other week was, who's the billionaire that just always wears the same thing every day?
Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah,
it was a grey mall t-shirt.
It's because your mind or your brain is only capable of making a couple big decisions a day.
Yeah.
So he gets rid of one of the decisions already by just wearing the same thing.
Yeah.
Which I find it quite interesting, but
he's also a massive geek though. So.
That's why I don't care.
Yeah. Like if you wore like some nice clothes, I'll get that. If it's like a nice sick hoodie, like Kanye's clothes, you could get like a nice hoodie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you look something like that. He doesn't look comfortable.
No, you're a billionaire, bro.
But then again, I still actually believe he's an alien.
I don't think he was born an alien. I think he got transfused with an alien.
Transfused. Elaborate.
Like a blood transfusion.
Okay.
He got a lizard transfusion.
Okay. So you seen the picture there's a picture of them quite recently with like him and like 5 other people, and
yeah. There's also a picture of his wax cut out at Madame Tussauds.
And it looks more lifelike than him.
Yeah.
That picture. Yeah. That picture, and it's just like I'm convinced none of them are human.
But I think the reason we say that is because he's just a nerd who's got mega rich. Like most rich people are tech guys now, aren't they? They're all tech guys, Yeah, but like a lot of people look like lizards, man. Just because he's rich, would you look like a lizard for that much money?
When you say look like a lizard, like,
sorry, would you look like him for 100 billion?
Nah.
I
wouldn't.
But I feel like
that sounds so.
No. This is what I'm trying to say. Because we are relatively successful, right?
Yeah, I don't.
These questions don't work. I ask in the troops chat so many questions, and JJ just goes, "Nah." I'm like, bro, but okay.
He's like, I don't need that money.
Yeah, no, you don't need that money.
Let's do a hypothetical question. Like, if you didn't have that much money.
Yeah, I put something in once. He's like, "Nah, it's not worth it." I was like, just play with me, man.
Yeah, he doesn't even think about it.
I know.
Nah, small p. It's like, what?
We don't need to do that, man. I know we don't, man. But like, if it was the rain one. The rain one where it was like, if you got like 100 grand a second or something or a day.
It was 100 grand a day, but if any rain touches you, you die instantly.
Yeah, and everyone's like, that's not worth it, man.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, for someone working like a shitty job.
That one for me, like, no matter what, wouldn't be worth it.
I just think it would be a great challenge, though.
You're not doing a YouTube video for your life. No, because my thing is like, you can't leave the house if it rains.
Yeah.
Because there is a chance.
I know. It's just one drip.
Exactly.
You can't differentiate, washing your hands to the rain, which is, doesn't like you can wash your hands, but could you? Because that rain,
you can.
That could be rainwater. Well, every water is rainwater. Let's be honest.
Nah, but that's different.
Yeah.
If that's the case, then definitely not.
Yeah, I agree. But if you could have a shower, if you could have a bath, wash your hands, but then as soon as you step outside, it's on site.
That's what I mean. If you're walking outside, it's like, okay, what? I'm going to hire 20 people to hold an umbrella over me all day.
Okay.
But it's like, all it takes is for one of them to slip.
What if you get 3 lives?
No.
I would consider it 3 lives because then oh my God, I've got hit.
I'm two lives down. I'm just sat in my room for the rest of my life, though.
Yeah. I don't know.
Because what if you accept it, okay?
Yeah.
You lose your first 2 lives in the first day.
Yeah. But then
Then you've realised,
no,
I've probably got a day to live.
Then you're going to wear ponchos all the time. You could wear
ponchos won't stop.
Really?
Yeah.
What if they're zipped up?
One bit will hit your nose.
No. I wonder how long you get. I wonder if it's just instant integration. Yeah. Or you just disappear.
Why would you disappear? You're dying.
I know, but you don't know how lethal this rainwater is.
True.
They released a photo recently of something in our Milky Way or something in our galaxy. It's called Sigma A or some shit. No, it's not called Sigma.
A black hole.
There you go. Yeah. So the first image of the black hole of our galaxy, but it's a super Sagittarius A star. That's it. Sagittarius A star, but it's a super mega black hole. It's not just black hole. It's the biggest one in our universe. Let's read it. Can you zoom in a bit, Nick?
I don't know what.
So fresh off revealing its first image of the black hole in the center of our galaxy, the Event Horizon Telescope is ready to take its next steps by capturing movies of. Wait, Nick, go back actually. This is a real article. Let's just read Google. There you go. Right. So black hole is the first image of Sagittarius A star at the center of the Milky Way galaxy. So I saw the image of it, the way it zoomed in, right? Yeah. And it just zoomed and zoomed and zoomed. It took a normal photo of the sky. and it just zoomed in. And when you think it stopped, it zooms in again and goes in again and again. It just makes you baffled at how big our fucking world is, or the universe is.
Does this kind of freak you out a bit?
Yes, that's a very look at this fucking video, man. What the hell?
Because I feel like there's literally two types of people in this world.
Yeah,
and there's like you and me.
Right.
This stuff freaks you out if you think about it too much.
You don't care.
I couldn't care less. To me, I'm never going to experience this, and I don't care.
I know,
but I know some people.
Yeah,
really.
I chat to my dad about this sometimes because there are some people in life, right, and this is not a diss at those people, who some friends say who just literally can be happy, just going to a really nice job, I'm not saying like a poor job, a really nice normal job, and they love life. They just have food, be with their loved ones, family, and that's it. But for me, for some sort of fucking reason, I've got this like crazy thing to have to take risks and like go and do some stuff. Yeah. And why, man? I hate it, but I can't not do it. Do you know what I mean? So like, for example, like, all the businesses, I could have not started any of the businesses and just made YouTube videos, streamed on Twitch, and be really happy. But no, I'm like, oh, let's do this business, let's do that business, and then let's move to this place.
Do you think that's partly like? Do you think that's how you are as a person, or do you think that the people you're around have influenced that?
Well, both, because obviously they're like
nature or nurture.
Both, because say. You're different in a little bit way, aren't you? Because you guys kind of you were friends with JJ, so you kind of saw him doing this crazy thing, and you thought, oh, maybe I'll help with that and get involved in that as well. Whereas for me, I was like doing so obviously JJ's way bigger than I ever was, but I was doing the same thing as him in a way, like trying to do YouTube, trying to get out there. So I think I put myself in a position to meet people that are like we are. Then obviously we grow, and then you get motivated, seeing everyone around you. I gotta do better. I gotta do bigger and better things. Because that's what the troop chat's like. Everyone's always celebrating something, and you're like, shit, I feel like shit, man. Yeah. Like, congrats, but Lux has done this thing. I'm like, oh my god, I'm so shit. But to answer the question, I think it's inside me still. It isn't like I've got that thing to just because again that thing there, but talking about the super mega black hole, that scares me. You know what I mean? Like, and you're saying you don't have to think about it, but I do. Like, outside of this planet, there are so many other planets, and then beyond those planets, there are other planets and stars. And then you say, what if there's let's say aliens, but it's a bit of a cliche thing, but other life forms? Well, they have to be out there.
See that, for example, I was talking to Talia about, and if she thinks about it too much, she starts like
crying.
Well, a little bit. No, she gets like a bit freaked out.
Yeah, it's freaky though.
And to me, it's just oh yeah, there might be other life out there, but honestly, I'm probably never going to see it in my life, so...
That's what scares me, though. I want to see it.
But you're not going to.
I know! Fuck! I want to, man. But you have to think there has to be something out there, right? Because, like, I
said there doesn't have to be.
You're right. But there has to be.
I said this to her, she's just like, no, like, there has to be.
If the universe is infinite, it has to be, though.
But it doesn't.
I think by the laws of, like, physics, it has to be, though. Because, like, if something is truly infinite... Yeah. For example, if I'm going to read out, say a deck of cards, right? They say that, 52, what do you call it? Factorial or something. Yeah. So, like, you can never ever shuffle a card at the same time twice, but you can if you do it forever.
Yeah.
Forever. Like, if you do it forever, there has to be a way where it joins up again. So, therefore...
No, but this is the thing.
Okay.
It doesn't have to.
Why?
Because probability has no memory.
Fuck.
So, okay, so...
Forever, though. But infinitely...
Yeah, but it doesn't have to. So, right, if you shuffle a deck of cards... Can you look up the odds of shuffling whatever it is? Because it is something stupid, isn't it?
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Like there's more options of that
than planets in the world.
Something like that.
I keep saying world, man. Such a small brain.
Yeah, so that every time you shuffle it. Wait,
but surely if it is infinite, though, if it's infinite.
No, it would actually have to be the same, wouldn't it?
What?
It would have to be the same at some point.
At some point. Like, it could literally be, I don't know, Godzilla, Megalodon million, zeros. But it could happen.
Because you're also saying that, there is an answer to this, whereas if you're saying that the world is infinite, it doesn't have to do it again.
I agree. It doesn't have to, but it will at some point.
I mean, I'm not sat here saying like there is no life.
No, yeah. But it's a debate, yeah.
I don't think that there has to be. Yeah. I think there's just a very high chance that there is.
Yeah.
Like 99.9% there is.
Yeah, and that's what I'm thinking with like, civilizations and other living forms. If the universe is infinite. Now, I don't know when they say infinite, I don't know what infinite actually means. Can we find that at some point as well? What is infinite? it's never ended, isn't it? I know that, but like truly, in terms of like a smart person, what is it? You know what I mean? Like,
it's brought up a movie.
That's 46 minutes long, or an hour and 46. That's not infinite.
So it means limitless or endless in space, extent, or size. So impossible to measure.
Impossible to measure, but does that mean we don't have the tools to measure
or calculate?
Yeah. But anyway, let's talk about if it is forever. If it is like literally forever, then there will be another instance where even we are sat here doing another podcast somewhere. Like
what? Like you're talking multiverse now?
Yeah. No. I think yes. I don't know what multiverse is, but I think multiverse is like
you see Marvel films.
Yeah, but I don't know if that's the real multiverse or it's just the Marvel multiverse.
Well, that's just Marvel.
Definitely. Oh my God.
Just a film.
Yeah, no. But no, it has to happen though. So for example, even so, maybe saying that we are going to be in another universe somewhere doing another podcast together is a bit far fetched. But in terms of other living things, there has to be something somewhere. Like whatever created us, whatever the odds were, probably like Unreal, Big Bang, or whatever, that odds could happen somewhere else.
Yeah, 100%.
But it has to by that definition.
No, I fully get you.
Some guys in a PhD is like, oh, these idiots.
If they're watching this, they don't have a PhD.
Yeah, true. I do, though.
Yeah?
Pretty huge dick.
Nice.
Thanks. Kanye taught me that off his album, College Dropout.
I don't know. To me, I don't think about it enough to care.
Or are we the last ever civilization? That's what freaks me out. Because you know all these stars in the sky, they're millions of light years away. So they've gone by now. Like we're seeing them, but they've gone. They're blown up. They're gone. What if we're the last one?
Exactly.
Like what if literally they're just all explosions?
With that sentence you've just said, there is no life out there.
But yeah, true.
There may have been, but now there's not.
So maybe we're at the end of infinite.
So in that 2 minutes that you've been talking, you've literally
argued myself.
Yeah, you've argued against yourself.
No, because we might not be at the end though. There might be another. Maybe when we get sucked into a black hole, whatever happens then creates another universe somewhere on the sky.
True.
Butterfly effect. But it's shit's crazy, man.
Do you get freaked out of it? Yeah. Do you?
Only when I sit and think.
See, that's what I'm saying. Two types of people. Yeah, I just don't look at it.
My mum says that. She says, I don't think. Me and my dad always, because me and my dad are very similar, right? We're always talking about stuff. And we'll just say to mum, what are you thinking about? She goes, nothing.
That's weird.
But then what was really sad, someone died in the family, right? And then she was really sad.
Sorry.
No, it's all right. But then when she was sad, it was so sad, man. Because she never ever gets sad, or she never ever thinks about anything. I was like, we've cracked you, but not. But now's not the time.
Someone's died, and your first thought is, gotta.
No, but it's just unreal. It's crazy. But anyway, we say to her, what are you thinking about? And she's like, nothing. I'm like, no, you're just wrong. You couldn't.
Yeah, I've never had that. At no point have I ever just sat and not thought of anything.
Yeah, she's obviously not. She does think of that stuff, but she's like,
I don't know. I think some people genuinely just shut off.
Yeah, I wish I had that. I'm not dissing the people who do that. The research led insights that people think in words or images.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so if I say to you, think of a sofa. Do you think of the word picture of sofa?
But now I don't know, because now I'm preparing my mind for the question.
But
so now I'm thinking of both.
Are you picturing a sofa or the word sofa?
I have got a voice in my head. Is that the answer to your question?
No, that was a different question. The other question is, okay, if you say you're going to go get a drink now in your head, do you actually, what is it? Do you say it out loud, or do you
think of yourself going to do it?
Yeah. Do you think of the voice saying, go get a drink, or do you think of yourself going to get a drink?
My brain is like, I'm hungry, or I want to get a drink. Do you know what I mean? It's literally my voice as well. It's just my voice. So if I'm going to think about the next topic in the podcast, I'll be thinking...
Mine's my voice.
Yeah.
I thought of it just then.
Yeah. So when you say do I think of a sofa, when I think of a sofa, I think of a picture, but it's my sofa.
Okay. Because some people think in words, I think, right? Some people think they'll just think of the word sofa.
This is what gets me going as well, man, because babies, what the fuck are they thinking about? They don't have any words or even memories. What are they doing?
They're just not thinking of it.
Also, what baffles me, and XQC brought this up really, really well. You've probably seen a clip when you react to it somewhere. It's on the internet all the time. He says, how do animals learn how to animal? You know, you get a cat. This is his direct quote. I'm paraphrasing a bit. You get a cat that's born, but it loses its mother. It never meets its mother. The cat just knows how to cat. How crazy is that? Whereas a baby... I also saw a comment
from other people.
Yeah, I saw a comment on Reddit. It's like, baby giraffe, walks within like 2 hours. Baby deer walks, Bambi walks within 2 hours. A wolf cub is born, and then like half an hour later is in the pack hunting other stuff. A baby is born, human baby, and it's just what the fuck, man? But then again, we are so clever. The humans are so clever compared to animals that it's probably because our brain takes so long to actually develop. That's why we get super mega smart.
Yeah,
because we go through that.
Cat is just kind of like forced into catting.
Yeah, but if you,
is that a word?
yes, I do think that. I agree with that. But compared to a baby, no way. Baby's born, chuck it on the floor, leave it dies.
Yeah,
it might have some instinct.
But when you're saying like, how does a cat learn to cat? It could be completely different. Like, I swear, isn't there things like if you put a cat with like a chicken, from the moment a cat is born, it'll start acting like the chicken.
Jungle Book, great story. Similar thing happened. Mowgli. There was a story as well. I think Mowgli's based off a real story.
Is it?
Yeah, I think there's a person who grew up in the Amazon.
It's not. I feel like
I swear there's a person who grew up in the Amazon rainforest. There's also.
You sure you didn't see it in theater and thought it was like
real
life?
Maybe when I was young. There's also a story where this girl crashed into a plane. What's this?
It's based on a real person, a real man cub.
Yep.
Mad.
Yeah.
That's actually insane.
That's him. Yeah, that's the real life Mowgli. But there's also a story where there's a plane crash. Everyone else died. 100 odd passengers. Sad. But sorry. Sorry, I don't know how I made that awkward.
Sad.
Sorry to those people. Done it again. But the one person survived because she used to work with her parents in some sort of rainforest, like, camp or something. So she learned how to like survive. So she crashed. She poured gasoline into her wounds, because she thought it would kill the bacteria. It literally did. And she managed to survive for like 2 or 3 weeks. And she was the only person out of that whole crash that survived. Mad. Because she got those instincts. But
I reckon she killed everyone.
Yeah, she did.
I reckon she killed the survivors.
Yeah, and the gasoline wasn't gasoline. It was literally the med kit.
She used the med kit.
She used the med kit from Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Warzone. Pyramids. Speaking about crazy stuff,
okay.
how are they made? I get so mad, right?
This is one that I do think about though.
Do people just not care about the answer?
That's what annoys me because the universe, to me, I'm not going to find out in my life.
Yeah,
pyramids, it's happened.
Yeah.
So why don't we know?
And is it just like, because I see it on TikTok all the time, like threads and conspiracies. But I'm like, does no one know? And if no one knows, why are we giving up? Like. Surely right now.
Why are we focusing on out there in space when we could focus on stuff on our land?
Well, I think both as well. But yes, why are we like making Love Island when we could be figuring out the pyramids? What
Because one's guaranteed funny.
Now I sound like Jaden Smith. I could just talk about the. but seriously though, like does someone know?
I don't think so.
Does someone know?
Because isn't there like
one of the pyramids?
What's at the geographical center of the Earth?
Yeah, it's like a certain number, isn't it?
Isn't that a pyramid? No, not across the center.
Google like the crazy. Google mind-bending pyramid facts. Google that. I'm gonna make a reaction. Nick, CJ, I'm doing a reaction video on that. Type that. I did a reaction video called. It was when Tiger Woods was playing the Masters. I thought I'd react to Tiger Woods' best clips. They were good shots, but they weren't good shots that a random fan would know. They were good golf shots, right? Yeah. So I was watching this thinking, this is shit. So I titled it like something like mind-bending golf shots that defy physics, something like that. Yeah. And it did really bad. It's starting to really grow now.
You need to put some. What's your thumbnail? You need to make it like the the football ones that are like.
It was like that.
100 people in a wall. Oh, or like the goalkeeper's twice the size of the goal.
I do need to do that.
You need that.
I had an arrow following the ball.
Yeah, no,
also,
you
need
the ball to do this into a hole.
Yeah.
Like a loop.
I'm going to do that next time. I'm going to do it again. But the red smoke the red like shot tracker that they have in golf where it follows the ball. In my video, I was just joking, right? And I was like, why does the smoke keep coming out the ball? I said every time I saw it, I was like, bro, what's this smoke? And all the comments are like, bro, it's not smoke. It's not smoke. I'm like, I know that, man. They're getting so mad. Right, here we go. Pyramid facts.
Okay, so this one, fascinating work of mathematics, geography, and astronomy.
Yeah.
Besides having a rich historical background, the Great Pyramid of Giza also stores the wonder of science behind its construction. It's said to be a blah, blah, blah. There. The pyramid sits right on top of the Earth's geographical center and is perfectly aligned with the constellation of Orion.
Yeah, how?
Like, it's in the middle of the Earth.
How?
How is it in the middle of... Like, how have they figured that out and why?
Yeah, why though? Why has no one figured out why? Like, you've said that. Tell me the rest.
And then, it's also like how it got built with the amount of like...
No one knows what's really inside the pyramid. Well, go in then.
Yeah, go in.
Go in the fucking pyramid, man. Like, I know it's sacred, but go in. We're allowed. Surely someone can allow it. You know what's jokes, right? You know, like 100 yards away from the pyramids is a subway. yeah. Google the map of this jokes, man. It's because obviously it's Egypt, isn't it? Like it's a modern day. We always think it's like some sacred thing, but there's a fucking just like a subway 100 yards.
Is there? You're gonna have to type in pyramid subway, I think.
Yeah, type in or go to Google Maps and type in the pyramids, and then we'll try and find the subway.
Oh my god.
No, go Google Maps, whack in pyramids or whatever it is, Giza, Cairo. Fun fact: I took over Cairo in civilization this morning.
Don't applaud that. Don't applaud that. Wait, so where's? Okay, that's the Great Pyramid of Giza.
Yeah, look at they've got rows next to
the
it.
Subway. There's a Cairo Mall right there.
There you go.
There's a Marriott. There's a Marriott.
Go straight into the pyramids. Look as far as you can go in. Go really close in, and then just see the strip next to it. Let's have a look along that road.
The Great Pyramid Inn. Down. I think it's down.
It's definitely a subway somewhere. Yeah. But even there, you can see Great Pyramid Inn.
Yeah.
the Great Pyramid Inn. It's just so funny, man. But yeah, why is no one going in them?
It does piss me off.
And right, so it's in the middle.
Because this is one we can solve.
Yeah, surely
we can solve what's in them.
And
do you think everyone's scared of there being traps because of all the films?
Indiana Jones and that.
Yeah.
Maybe they are.
They're
scared.
like, oh, I'm not going in there. You go in there.
Yeah, and I see like a 12-part History Channel documentary. It just ends. I'm like, how can it end? What's the conclusion? Did the aliens do it? Did the Egyptians do it? And they go, how are they built? No one knows how they were built. You know, each stone in the pyramid is too heavy for someone to carry.
Yeah, and they didn't have the machinery to lift it and stuff like that.
So therefore, figure it out then. I mean, all you smart people, figure it out, please. For crying out loud, man. I just have to know.
Nick, didn't you do history at uni?
Egyptology.
You did history? Yeah. And so did Johnny, my oldest brother.
Well, go on, Nick, then. Let us know.
What is the point of learning history if you can't figure out this?
I know how they built the pyramid.
You don't know how they built it.
Go on.
From the bottom. Built up.
He said from the bottom. I hate him.
I'm too stupid to figure out. Is he joking?
Yeah, well, no, he's not technically joking.
Oh,
they did build it from the bottom.
What if they didn't? What if back then?
How would they have built it from the top? It would fall.
What if back then gravity was different? We don't know that. You know, and then I'm thinking, was there another civilization that was there like iPads back then?
Or were they like just were they giants?
Was it
giants could have just built it like toys?
Because dinosaurs were a thing, right?
You know what though?
Look how big their bones were.
You know what's really disappointing? Stonehenge. Because I feel like Stonehenge is our version of them.
Yeah, it's so bad, isn't it?
And because it's like, the stones themselves are too heavy for people to have done. Yeah. Why are they there? And how did they get there?
Yeah. Have you heard about...
And then I drove past it and I was like, this is literally just little rocks.
You could have made it. It's so small, isn't it? Can we get like a lifestyle comparison to the... Those images of it look so good. They're not that good.
The difference in size is...
Yeah.
Terrible.
And you know the other one, right, is the Eiffel Tower in France?
No.
Yes, it is.
What do you mean?
Mate, right? There's an illness. Google this, Nick. There's a literal illness. I think Chinese tourists, or Japanese. Can I say that? One of them.
Yeah.
They've got Paris syndrome. Click it, Nick. So the condition is commonly viewed as a severe...
What do you mean?
So people go to see the Eiffel Tower. It's so shit. It's so small. They think it's something better than it is. A sense of disappointment exhibited by some individuals when visiting Paris who feel that the city was not what they expected. The condition is commonly viewed as a severe form of culture shock. So they come all the way...
I definitely had Paris syndrome.
Yeah. They come all the way from China thinking this is going to be sick. They get there. It's shit.
I mean, it is. Oh, it's Japanese tourists.
Japanese tourists. Yeah.
I mean, I have that, definitely. I went there.
Sorry, also affects other residents from Eastern Asia, such as China. So, for all those cancelling me.
It is really shit.
It is, isn't it?
It is really shit.
On TikTok, there's so many like girls from America going for like a girls trip in Paris, and there's TikToks of them going, like showing in this thing, what is this? Why did no one warn us?
I went up it the first time ever though.
Yeah, you probably just jumped. We probably just jumped off it. It's that small. Oh, no, how was it?
I jumped off.
Sorry, no.
Sorry, no. It was really boring.
It's not my dream.
I mean, you go up it and it's just a bit of a view.
Yeah.
I'd rather look at. Well, actually, would I rather look at it? It's decent at night when it has the light show.
You can't actually see it.
Yeah, you can't see it. You just see the lights.
But I think culture shock is a good way to put it because it's not necessarily. It's like no one in France, maybe not now at least. Oh wow, Nick, that's the worst YouTube video I've ever seen.
Oh wait, I think it actually does show stuff after.
Okay,
we're watching architecture size comparison 3D.
There we go.
Wait, that's Stonehenge and that's just a house.
That's my house. Nah, just kidding. Right, okay, got you. Okay, here, now it's good.
Look
now
how
it's good.
small that is compared to that.
Yeah, it's at the White House. I've been to that one.
Like, Stonehenge is the size of a window at the White House.
Yeah, it is. Is that a pyramid? That's the Colosseum, right? Wow, the Colosseum's bigger than I thought.
You know what's mad is...
Oh, okay,
you know what's mad is that Christ the Redeemer, that is Christ the Redeemer, right? How small it is in comparison to... In India, they've just got a bloke. They've just got a statue of a bloke.
Have you seen the northern man in Newcastle?
Yeah. But have you seen the statue in India?
No.
Can you Google that?
Hold on, I want to get to the end. Wow, is that the Burj Khalifa? It is, isn't it? Yeah. Is that a gherkin? Mad. Gherkin's bigger than pyramids. Suck at Egypt. And we know how the gherkin was made. So up yours.
So this.
Oh, wow.
So this statue is twice as big as the Statue of Liberty, is it? You know how mad that is?
That is mad. Is it mad? Is the Statue of Liberty meant to be
600 foot.
That's big, many foots.
600 foot. Can you? How tall is the Christ the Redeemer? I think it's 200.
Have you seen that? Have you been to Brazil?
No.
But
you know how I always picture that as being absolutely massive.
Yeah, you see it in films such as
that's 99 foot.
Wow.
So 6 times bigger.
Oh my god! Wow. Yeah.
That's wild.
That's the scale of things is really interesting. That's why, for those who didn't. Maybe the video didn't make it onto the actual podcast, but it was just like a dead fast scrolling list. Of just like I was like, how can we see any of that?
What's that? So
mad.
That statue is bigger than the gherkin.
So imagine if you're just like at the bottom of it, just seeing a big bloke.
You just look up his nose
or his knob.
What?
Yeah. Oh man, this just baffles me though. But like, yeah, the pyramids. I still want an answer.
Do you think if you like? It's probably really disrespectful to ask this, but if you cut away at his trousers, do you think they built? Yeah, do you think they built one?
Nah. No, but I did learn that. You know the old like Egyptian like statues, a small willy back then was actually a sign of.
Well, it's all statues, like all the Roman statues and stuff, right?
Yeah.
They all had small willies.
Yeah, because back then, you know, a big penis was sort of seen as gross, you know. So I think I've just been born in the wrong era.
Same.
Yeah, I would have been a king back then.
Yeah. I'd have walked around like this all day.
Yeah, I would. Look at my little willy. No, but with the pyramids again, just to end on it, right? I'm just thinking like, surely we know. So surely
someone knows.
Yeah, the History Channel, TikTok, everyone's like, ooh, wonder, you know, how did they build it? And some professor is like, well, just bricks. You know,
sometimes I think that it is just, it's like me and you or whatever.
Yeah.
We're the only ones that actually don't know. And everyone's like, oh, how did they build it?
Yeah.
And they know the answer, but they're just thinking like, oh, this is a funny meme.
Yeah.
When I'm on the serious end of it going, no, tell me.
Yeah, I can't say on a podcast, but I've got a funny theory about my life that's related to that.
Do you think you're a TV show or a film?
I think I've got special needs.
Okay.
And no one's ever told me.
Okay.
So I honestly think that.
All right. We'll talk about this afterwards.
No, it's really bad, but I maybe not. You know, I don't know. I think like everyone's just egging me on. You know, like, oh, don't tell him. Honestly, I think that, man. You know, like, like you're just doing the podcast with me. But
just doing it what for jokes?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's not to think that, man.
Okay. Well, firstly, he's found us out. Secondly,
yeah.
Nick, you had a couple. We got some questions, right?
Yeah, from the people.
We got some questions from the people. Would you rather live with the Sidemen in the Sidemen house, or go back to live with your parents?
Well, I think there's a question for you.
And you.
Okay.
You have to move in with Laura to have the kid with all of the Sidemen.
Or back with my parents.
Or back with your parents.
Well, I would choose back with my parents.
But this is assuming, by the way, that the house that you're going to live in with the Sidemen, you will have your own rooms and everything like that.
Oh, and would they want to live with me?
So they wouldn't not want to live with you.
Well, I'm choosing my parents then, because they definitely would want to live with me. No, would
they?
Yes. Say that's a scenario that actually is going to happen then. What would you choose?
So many people actually ask me, you know, are you ever going to live with the Sidemen again? Like, are you going to have another Sidemen house? I think, how weird would that be?
At this point, yeah.
Like, oh yeah, Vic's just got engaged. They're going to move in with me.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's just life, guys. Like, when you had the first Sidemen house, that was the first time all of you moved out, right?
Yeah.
It was, the first time while uni or anything like that. It was the first time you moved out. So it's a big step in your life. You've not learnt much. You don't know much about the world, so you're living together. Then the second Sidemen house was the same, but a bit bigger, a bit better. But then obviously you got to a point where it's like, right, let's have our own lives now. We're grown up.
I think it's so weird if I was to not live with Talia now. Once I live with her, unless we break up.
Yeah.
I don't know why we wouldn't live with each other from that point.
Here's a good way to put it, right? Would you rather live in your house or go back and live in your uni halls? That's the same way as
as in my parents' house.
No. And what I'm trying to say is that question, not this question, but the question of like, would you ever go in the Sidemen house again? Is literally asking you, would you ever go back to uni again? Because you guys didn't go uni, well some did, but that was kind of a lot of your uni.
It's like you enjoy it at the time a lot. But
yes.
You don't want to do it again.
Yeah.
You've grown up a bit.
Yeah. When people got married, moved out, having relationships, you don't go back to uni with your mates. Although it's sad, you'd love to. I'd love to go back to school, but you can't. All the shit to deal with.
I have a question related to this.
Go on.
Would you rather live with one Sideman, forever, or all of the Sidemen for 15 years? 20 years.
I would rather live with all of them for 20 years.
Really?
Yeah, but only because I would see that as like work. So I would see like we've got 20 years.
Like you're about to have a kid.
Oh, right now you mean?
Yeah, I'm talking tomorrow. You have to move into one of these houses.
Oh, one forever then. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
But that one does live with their girlfriend or wife.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Because at that point, I saw the question in two different ways. One is like, let's work for 20 years. After that, let's go and retire and live in hills. But if right now, I'd just choose one because then you can still get on with your life. If you don't have to do YouTube, say I feel like, and everyone's there, you got to do something. Then you got to be part of like a.
But if you lived with all of them, all your channels would start banging.
Yeah, no, yeah, of course.
You'd have a Pokemon Sidemen Sunday.
Oh, bro,
every week.
Every week, man. Let's go. Yeah, no, I think. There's two levels to that question.
Yeah. Okay. Next question. If you had to join another podcast as a host, which would it be and why? This says excluding the fellas.
Why? Because they think we would choose the fellas.
Yeah.
Well, I would choose the fellas.
I would choose
the
fellas. Would I choose the fellas or
hold
pitch
on.
side?
No, I would not choose. Well, hold on. I'm not choose any of these losers, man.
Oh.
Sorry.
You're going to choose the two bears?
Yeah, man.
I knew it.
Or Joe Rogan or something. I love that humour. Or Theo Von.
No.
Yes.
I do find him funny, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
Just that one clip.
That clip is funny.
It's not.
It's just the way I tell it, it's not funny.
No, it's not funny. I watched the whole clip and it wasn't funny.
I watched it again, man. When he goes, I never heard of that. Barramundi. I'm like, I'm creasing. I'm just creasing. The 100th time.
There's basically a clip of him talking about like new fish, and I feel like it's caused a split in the troops.
Yeah, it has. Yeah,
You find it funny.
Yeah.
Vic finds it funny.
I think Vic,
Freezy finds it funny.
Me and Freezy find it funny. I think Vic finds it funny that I just tell everyone now all the time.
Maybe, yeah. But like he started saying it about when we were in when we got abandoned in Holland.
Yeah, you were filming, weren't you?
Yeah, and I'm like, oh, do you think that guy's fishing? And he was like, oh, what do you think he's fishing? The new
Mahi
DLC, Mahi Mahi. Yeah,
so good.
But then,
man.
like, yeah, me and JJ don't find it funny at all.
Yeah,
and it's just
But JJ's a hypocrite, man, because he literally
he'll link some of the deadest TikTok.
But we also watched Theo Von together live.
Yeah,
and at the time he said that guy was the funny, but he doesn't know that's Theo Von. But he thinks it's the guy with the mullet. But that was Theo Von. I tell him, that's him, bro. You must automatically now laugh at the Mahi Mahi joke because you were there.
That's not how it works.
You watched it.
That's not how it works, bro.
Yeah, but
okay. So if you had to join one,
I would join the Two Bears 1K podcast. But hold on, I can't because there's only two of them. But if I could,
it could be the Three Bears.
Yeah, Three Bears 1K. It's so funny, man. I love them guys so much. Thomas Segura, Vet Crasher.
I think I would join. I think I'd join pitch side.
Yeah.
Oh no, I wouldn't. No,
but you don't want to do the quiz.
I'd do fellas. I know it says that, but we took that away. I'd join the fellas.
Yeah, I think
it's not pitch side, but pitch side is just it's a minefield of just say something about football. If I go, oh yeah, this player's actually quite decent. Everyone goes, have you watched their last 10 performances? They've got an expected goals ratio of this.
You just see a TikTok clip and you see yourself. You read the comments, whack ball knowledge. You're like, no. But what you're saying is Theo and Reeve on a podcast not about football. You'd choose that.
Well, I really like Theo is one of the easiest people to talk to, and so is Reeve.
Yeah.
For hours.
Yeah.
So that podcast, Freezy and Chip are as well.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's very high energy, and sometimes it's a lot more like, might want to chill for a bit.
Yeah, for sure.
And they involve drinking a lot, which isn't he?
I love that. You saw the clip I put in the chat, didn't you, of Harry on pitch side?
Yes. Wait, which one?
About Eurovision.
Oh yeah.
We'll spoke about Eurovision on a different podcast, I'm sure. But he goes, like, what does he say? He says, "Oh, so Reeve, do you think that the, would you say that the?"
Oh, he said, "Do you think ours is a win on paper? Do you think we won on paper or something like that?"
Do you think Ukrainian only won because it was a paper victory? And he goes, "Yes." And Harry goes, "Oh, a bit harsh."
Yeah, yeah, he gets a bit harsh. And then he goes, "Oh, you could say we would have won if it wasn't for those meddling Ukrainians."
yeah. Elite, man, elite.
Well, who would you rather be, Mr. Beast or KSI?
I mean,
I'll be KSI, so I can be friends with you.
Yeah, same. I'll be KSI, so I could be dead rich.
Mr. Beast.
I want to know, and listen, Mr. Beast, you're watching this. I think you're a great guy. You know how he spends everything on his videos? Does he keep anything?
Yes.
He keeps a bit.
He definitely still has money.
Outside of the realm of living. So obviously, he lives, he's got...
do you think he has savings?
Yeah, do you think he goes home and plays Valorant and buys the fucking top skin? Or does he go, can't do that. That's for philanthropy.
That's a Mr. Beast philanthropy.
Stop. Think twice.
Maybe that is his philanthropy.
Because I do believe him when he says he wants to give back everything he's made. I do believe that. But surely there's a part where it's like...
There's a sponsor in nearly every video, right?
Yeah, but I do know he spends like millions on videos. Like,
no, I know, but I think they'd pay millions. Like, American money is different to ours.
Yeah.
And also, he is guaranteeing them like 50 million views.
But I would say I think KSI would live a more lavish lifestyle. I think KSI spends more on himself than Mr. Beast does, though.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'd assume so.
So for that reason, I would choose KSI. Because it's not like KSI's not relevant.
If you had to continue doing stuff that they do, who would you rather be?
KSI. Well, I mean, because I wanted to be an artist, didn't I? So
yeah, but that means you got to keep doing music. You got to keep boxing. You got to keep, keep doing his videos.
I still think yes because I think
I think the boxing stops me.
But if I was KSI, then I'd like boxing. KSI.
But you still have your
I think Mr. Beast's got so much pressure, man. Like, I don't.
But he has such a big team now that I don't think he has to deal with much of the pressure. I think he has it all set now that he can just say yes, no, yes, no. That's it.
Do you think JJ's still got a lot of work in him? If that makes sense.
Well, I mean, Sidemen.
Yeah, I think JJ just feel the pressure. Even though he's very successful, he's still obviously his music's got to do well. He's got to win the boxing fight.
Well, I think it's because as much as he does YouTube and then music and then boxing. Yeah. I think if one of them starts to fail, it looks bad on the others. Like if he loses a boxing fight and it's embarrassing, his music's a bit hard to be like, how are you going to take him seriously as a rapper?
Yeah.
Obviously, when he does more pop music, it's fine.
Yeah.
But when he's like, oh, I'm rapping about this and I'm dissing this person or whatever, it's like, bro, I'm just going to reply with a gif of you getting knocked out.
Yeah. I think JJ has got he's got such a big audience and community that he can... I don't want to use the words play it off, but he can start it out.
Yeah, no, 100%.
So his content would change. And his next album would be about losing. It wouldn't be like I'm the king anymore. It'd be like I've gone through this. Da, da, da.
Yeah.
But you're saying Mr. Beast though.
I choose KSI.
Yeah.
Realistically,
because him though, like that's
the thing.
It's like we still keep our same life, just a little bit different.
Yeah.
But now we're shit rapping.
Wow.
I thought I was going to get more of a laugh, but now it just seems like I'm mean. I'm joking.
What's your favourite flavour of ice cream?
It just has to be cookie dough, right?
No.
I thought that's widely accepted as just the best.
No.
No?
No, mine's so boring.
Vanilla.
No, strawberry.
That's shit, man.
It's so good.
Because back in the day, we had strawberry milkshake, ice cream, strawberry ice cream, vanilla, chocolate, but then cookie dough came out. Everyone's like, oh my god, you can't have cookie dough. Well, you can. You got to cook the cookie dough. No. You know me and my mum. We used to eat crumble mix. It's so nice.
That's a little bit weird.
It is, yeah, but it's so nice.
You wouldn't have said it like that if it wasn't weird.
Sure, yeah.
You wouldn't have been like, me and my mum, right? We did this.
Yeah.
If it was very normal.
And we also used to eat cookie dough. That's why I'm fat, by the way. Thanks, mum. No, I'm joking.
No, but what's your favourite? Okay, if I'm going to buy you an ice cream.
Yeah.
What would you ask for?
It's between cookie dough and salted caramel.
But what, like a tub?
Salted caramel then, because I know cookie dough is more like, Ben & Jerry's.
Whereas, no, it counts. Okay, I'm just talking any sort.
Then cookie dough.
To me, a strawberry cornetto. Best thing.
Nah.
And it has that little strawberry
I like
Kool-Aid on top of
There's little bits. Like Solero. They're called Solero.
Oh, the ones that are literally just little
Ice
balls.
Bits. Yeah, I love that. Yeah. By the way, this video's probably out now. I froze the ice pop flavor.
Oh yeah,
it bangs.
Really,
bro? I texted JJ. I was like, bro, freeze some. It's so nice.
I'm not gonna lie. I kind of want to steal that video idea.
You can,
but just do it bigger.
Yeah. Do of course.
And I'll say at the start, I stole this from Randolph.
Yeah. Well, all I did was pour it into a mold. That's it.
Well, that's what I want to do. A video where I try and make make 100 of them.
Yeah.
And then go out and give them to people.
Yeah, you should do that. Yeah, steal it all the way.
That's what I want to do.
All the way, man. Go for it.
And I need some first. Hopefully, I can.
Yes.
How much did one bottle make?
Well, I drank some here, remember, because I brought some here to film. We froze it, then I brought it here, drank it. So maybe like this much made like 4 or 5, 3 or 4.
How big were the ice pops?
Like this big, but they're very. There's some sort of milliliters.
Okay.
Did you know, right? Milliliters and grams are the same thing.
I didn't know that. No.
Mad, isn't it?
Mad.
My dad told me this the other day. He came in and he goes, it was in my mum's house, and he comes in and he goes, do you know, milliliters and grams are the same thing? And I go, yeah.
Yeah, no idea.
Obviously. And then after I'm like, mad, that's crazy. Me and my mum were just dissing him, and I think she's probably done the same. Yeah, it's just one's water, one's,
Wow. No, I never knew that.
Solid.
That's actually wild.
Yeah.
What's your favourite American item? That's very vague.
That's a film. American item?
That's really vague.
Yeah, I don't know what it means.
Food-wise?
Okay, food-wise.
Twinkies.
Ranch.
Oh, I changed my answer.
Yeah.
What he said.
And, right, Nick, can you Google what is ranch sauce? Because, is it just garlic aioli? Because, I'm always confused. I'm on Deliveroo. I'm like, why do you not serve ranch? Just do ranch, please. But then I order, ranch dressing is usually made from buttermilk, salt, garlic, onion, mustard, herbs. Okay, yeah. Okay.
It's so good.
But they do, you'll see a dip on delivery, buttermilk and garlic, or garlic and herbs. I think garlic and herb is ranch.
It doesn't taste the same, though.
It doesn't. No, it doesn't.
It's ever since that Vegas hotel.
Skylofts.
We stayed at the Skylofts at the MGM, and we ordered pizzas, and the pizza was decent, it was a good pizza, but the guy who brought them up was like, "Oh, you got to try it with this ranch." Yeah, and we're like, "Okay," dipped it in, and then we had a pizza. I had a pizza maybe 2 every day.
Yeah, and they had thick chips in there as well. Thick chips.
You just drench it in that.
Yeah, bro. And then we went because we were debating, do we go back to Skylofts or not? And everyone's like, nah, let's not go there.
Yeah,
but the only reason I was sad is because
of that ranch.
Yeah.
I don't think you can say ranch either.
I haven't been ever.
No.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, some people are like, ranch dressing. I'm like, no, you got to say ranch.
Ranch. Oh, you Southerners would say ranch. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I would say ranch all the way.
I still say ranch.
Can we stop saying ranch? It's getting weird now. Can we get the next one?
All right.
I feel like Nick's really showing off with this wireless keyboard. he keeps walking around the studio going ting.
If you could only ever watch one YouTube video for the rest of your life, what would it be? I'm not going to lie, I wouldn't.
You have to. Oh, no, if you could only. Yeah. Oh, right. No, I'm changing the question. If you had to only. You know the TikTok meme where it's you're strapped in a chair, what would you do?
No.
It's like a tortured meme. That's a trend. So they would say all the things you said, all the things you said. That's a song. Yeah. So Mr. Beast's one was you're in a chair, you have to post videos non-stop for the rest of your life. Or you can only make one video, And he's like, oh, that's fine. Then it goes without any money. And he's like, no. But yeah, so if you had to watch one video for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Watch.
Would it be Rick Roll? never gonna give you up.
I'm trying to think. That's an impossible question.
I would go for some sort of unusual memes one, because I would just reenact every meme on there. I'll pretend to be the cat. I feel like it goes so fast and so many different contents in it. No, I would choose the longest video.
That's what I was thinking. I wouldn't choose anything under an hour.
Yeah, but not a looped one. I would choose the longest video on YouTube. So it has to be, I think 24 hours the max, isn't it? I would watch a 24-hour video on YouTube.
If someone did a 24-hour live stream on YouTube?
Yeah. No, I think, yeah. And then you can go on the search parameters.
You know what? I would watch a 24-hour loop of nature sounds.
Yeah, nice, actually.
Like that second video right there.
Yeah, 4K resolution.
Yeah.
And I'd put it on the biggest monitor. Oh my God, no, we've cracked it. Right, listen, this is the setup, right?
That's actually the video.
So I'm in my room. I'm assuming my room's got 4 walls. If it's not conventional, I would change it as well. No, if it was an octagon.
I assume it has 4 walls.
Octagon, is that a word?
Octagon.
All right, I was thinking, what's octagon? Nothing.
I don't think so.
I mean, there's oxygen and hexagon. Anyway, if it had 4 walls, I would get life-size projectors of the walls. Yeah, and you can get a projector that doesn't go behind you, but it goes.
Are you going to then say you get a treadmill and then pretend you're walking?
No.
I think that's a good idea. Then you get a treadmill and look like you're walking through a hike.
That's a great idea. I'm choosing that one now. But no. 4 walls, projectors that are from the floor, because you can get ones that go here onto the wall without the back, so you'd have no shadows. And I would put the same video, I'd get HDMI splitter and split it out to all 4 walls. So 360 is just literally nature's hands.
You would lose your mind. You're stuck in this room and every single wall.
I'm not stuck in there. Therefore, I'm going one extra. I would loop this video around my whole house. So every inch of my house is just that. So I can at least go to bed. I can at least go to brush my teeth, but I have to still be watching this video. 360. That's actually a 361. Lock on a VR. This question's been done, man. Myth busted. You know what I'm saying? Just put the video on in VR. We've cracked it. You're a genius. What's that? Is that kookaburra or is that kangaroo?
I think it's kangaroo, isn't it?
Nah, it's a little kangaroo. What little kangaroo is called? They've got a name, haven't they? Joey?
Yeah, that's a baby kangaroo.
Oh. I was like, that's quite mean on Joey. Okay, yeah, you're right.
What did
baby
you
kangaroo.
say?
It's still not what I'm thinking of though.
You're thinking of an actual little kangaroo, like there's a different species.
Yeah,
it's a little kangaroo.
yeah.
Smaller kangaroo.
Wallabies, that's it.
Oh, okay.
The wallaby.
All right.
The wallaby.
Next question we got is, what is your favourite thing about each other? Also, what's your favourite food and drink? Let's ignore the food and drink thing. Let's just be nice to each other.
This is cringe though. You're just nice.
Aww. That's what I was going to say about you.
Oh, yeah. I think it has to be the answer for everyone. You know, what's that?
Penis for nipples or nipples for penis?
I saw nipples and I was like, what? Penis for nipples or nipples for penis? Well, I've already no.
It's about the same size. I think I'd have to have penis for nipples.
I know, yeah. I just put a big hoodie on.
Yeah, just always wear a hoodie.
Yeah.
You can have foursomes.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Because you count yourself, don't you, in like those activities? I've never had one, so I wouldn't know. Don't know how they work.
You don't go, I had a threesome last night. There was 3 others, and I was just lurking.
I was just watching. Okay, next one's crazy.
Favorite Pokemon game?
Nice, it's gonna get deep.
Pokemon Red.
Seen on you played.
No, I played Silver.
Yeah, you started every other game.
What's the next one?
Arceus. Crystal.
Or
Ruby.
Sapphire.
Ruby Sapphire.
I played Sapphire.
I'm not going to tell what my favourite Pokemon game is because I'm going to get slated.
Go on.
Pokemon Sword and Shield.
Not Pokemon Snap. I'm not going to tell you. Go on. That's it.
No, I think Pokemon Sword and Shield is underrated.
You know what my actual favourite Pokemon game is?
Snap.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw Nick.
The original Pokemon Snap.
You and Nick Younger playing together. I bet you were, right?
Why did you make it weird?
I didn't mean to make it weird. Look at how many games they have, man.
You definitely
Sorry,
did.
let's go from the start. It goes down further as you can go. Craziness how many games are released. Look at that, man.
Yeah, but some of these don't count.
They do.
No, they don't.
Mystery Dungeon.
No, Pokemon Dream Radar. That's not a game.
That was on the DS.
One of them was literally just a Pokédex.
Yeah.
The whole game is just a Pokédex.
Yeah, but it was an app on the 3DS.
That's not a game.
No, but I love the Pokemon franchise. I'm excited for the next one. Scarlet and Violet coming out soon.
The thing is, I've turned everything into work.
YouTube, yeah. Same.
So, like, for example, Arceus was the one where you could run around.
It's fun, isn't it?
I liked it.
Yeah.
But then I streamed it, and I streamed the first part, and I thought this was quite fun. Obviously, the start is long. Yeah, the amount of talking.
Yeah.
Then I thought, okay, I'll stream the second part.
Yeah.
Stream the second part. Viewers are a bit like, this is it's a bit boring. The ones who have played it and want to see it know everything. They just say, oh, don't bother,
exactly.
do this.
That's what happened to me.
So then I didn't end up streaming it past that, but then I didn't want to play anymore in case I wanted to stream it at a later date, and then I just don't play it.
Yeah, every Pokemon that's ever come out, I've played the shit out of it, right? So I swear all the time. Sorry about that. I've realised...
It's okay, bro.
I swear so much more than you do.
You don't. Maybe.
I feel like on the podcast I do. I feel like maybe in real life I don't. I don't swear much in real life, but on the podcast I do. No, anyway, so I've played the hell out of every Pokemon game, apart from the new ones.
It says Red and Green, sorry.
Red and Green was the first games that come out in Japan.
Mad.
Then they translated to Red and Blue in English. But yeah, so go to the bottom, Nick.
So do Japanese people see blue as green?
No.
Oh.
No, but for some reason they chose, maybe they thought Blastoise was more of a, Western Pokemon, which I think it is. They got that right, I think. Japanese people love frogs, don't they? I don't, that's a joke. I don't know. I have no idea. That's probably really racist, isn't it? It's probably some sort of like frog in history of Japan. Anyway, no. So yeah, the Legends Arceus, that's the Pokemon game I've played the least ever. It breaks my heart because I streamed it, couldn't find the hours to stream it consecutively. Then I was like, I can't play it because I can't do it offline. Stream it, yeah, exactly. So it breaks my heart, man. And the same thing with Crown Tundra DLC. Never played that one. Brilliant. Diamond and Shining Pearl. I played Pearl offline because when they do 2 games, I play one offline, play one online, and I've played the crap out of Pearl but didn't finish Diamond, so it's really sad. But next question.
The thing is, I also don't know the Pokemon well enough, so now when a new game comes out, I don't care to play it because I want to catch,
Abra.
Yeah.
Growlithe. Yeah.
Do you have any hints for any upcoming and exciting guests that will be on the pod? We actually finally made a list.
Yeah, we did.
Well, we can't. We were going to say Vidal, but that one's probably already out.
Yeah.
We have a bunch of people that we've lined up. We can name some. Well, I mean, Talia will be back on at some point. She might have already been back on.
Yeah. We're trying to get SX and Troy on.
SX and Troy. Together. Troy does the music videos for all of SX's and JJ's now.
I would like to get Troy on as well on his own, but I also together they're so funny. So
yeah, and we don't have to do anything.
True.
You can just talk the whole time.
Yep.
We want to get Freya and Josh on at some point.
Yes, we do. They're hard to track down though because they have like an off day every week, offline day, and that's kind of like I feel like
they don't want to come and do a podcast on their like day off.
Yeah, but I feel like they're busy in every other day.
Yeah,
but we'll figure it out one day. I'm sure we'll get them on.
Who else? Cole.
Yeah, Cole Anderson. We want to get some of the beta squad on as well.
Some of the beta squad.
Yeah.
Who else do we have?
We got declined by Nico, but that's all right.
I want to get Akinfenwa on.
Oh, mad. Yeah.
One day, Ben Foster.
Yes. Yeah. We're also going to try and like get some help with someone to help book guests for us. Not that we can't do it, but we can't do it. we not because we can't. Like we can do it. We're not lazy, but it's like we're just nervous.
Yeah.
So someone to break the ice.
I don't want to ask anyone. Yeah. I don't want to ask them if they say, "I'm not really into that." I won't ask anyone for a year.
Yeah, we can have like a guest booker to figure out if they're interested, then hand over to us. And we're glad you're interested. Yeah. How you doing? Love you.
So yeah, we got a few.
Weirdest dream, been through that one.
What's your weirdest habit?
I don't know.
I don't know what mine is.
But I think it's a question that we can't answer. You'd have to ask like Talia or Laura.
Yeah, because to you it's not weird.
Exactly.
I think mine would probably be.
Oh, I can crack over it. Yeah.
No, I wasn't going to say cracking. I was going to say being barefoot all the time.
Okay.
I know that's not really a habit.
That's quite common.
It is.
Yeah.
But I only wear socks now because of all the comments.
Yeah.
I'd be barefoot.
Yeah, no, you would.
Non-stop.
Yeah. Do you not get cold?
No.
I feel like when I wear shorts, I get cold. Unless I've got socks on. My feet get cold all the time.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like I would Google that and it'd be like, oh yeah, you've got some sort of illness.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, we'll have to ask. Maybe ask Laura what your weirdest habit is.
I'll bring it next time.
I'll ask Talia. When and how did you two meet?
So we've been through this a lot of times. It was in your mum's house.
Threesome
with your mum. No, yeah, it was. Well, we said it a few times before, but it was a Sweaty Goals music video shoot. I say shoot as if it was like a shoot.
It was decent.
It was just me and JJ walking around my flat.
Yeah, you guys did no. Did I meet you at the shoot, or did I meet you when you were making the song?
No, the shoot.
So they were doing a shoot for Sweaty Goals at your uni.
Yeah.
I was helping JJ at that point.
Yeah.
Every now and then film stuff. He was kind of like, oh, do you want to come into London? We're going to do this music video. And met you, basically. And that was it. And then I was in the video as well.
Yeah,
We've been through this.
Big Melons.
Yeah.
That was it. Melons. Yeah, that's how we met.
Now that Randolph is having a baby, has Talia said something about having one as well?
And Faith now.
Yeah. I mean, at some point.
Yeah.
But, I mean, marriage first.
Yeah. Best dead guest.
Yeah, who's the best guest you would have on that is dead?
I was going to say, I've not had any non-dead.
I mean, it depends if you're talking about... I don't know. Ellen was pretty dead.
No, I'm talking about dead.
Oh, yeah.
We've never interviewed a dead person.
No. I'm saying Ellen was pretty dead.
True. If you know anyone. No, Ellen was dead. No.
No, if you could have anyone that is dead.
Oh, that's what it means.
Yes,
right.
I said that a second ago.
Right. So that's why I wasn't laughing. The reason I wasn't laughing at the Ellen joke.
I know. I could tell you didn't understand what I was saying.
Because I thought that was the question.
No.
So I thought Ellen was the right answer.
No.
Was a right answer.
No. Who is?
Thank God. I was like, I don't want to.
Out of any person that has died,
right?
Who would you?
Well, the fucking motherfucker who built the pyramid. Yeah, that's my answer. Yeah. But how did you do it, man?
I mean, depends if we're trying to get views or not.
Yeah, no, we're not.
Who would I want on? I don't know.
Will Smith, because he's Korean. No, I'm joking.
I mean, I'd be interested to see what Hitler had to say for himself.
Give him a chance.
Well, I mean, I assume when he comes back to life, he doesn't then carry on living. He just does the podcast and dies.
Yeah. You're not gonna create another.
Oh, yeah, I'm not creating bringing Hitler back.
No.
No.
Maybe all he needed was a platform. No, change that answer. You can't have that answer.
Jesus?
Yeah, Jesus is a good answer. Yeah.
I'll go Jesus.
Yeah. So what was it like, man?
JJ's best haircut.
How can we go from that question to this?
I'll tell you what his worst haircut was.
The
llama.
Llama one.
The llama haircut.
What was he thinking, man?
Yeah.
The best haircut.
The best thing is, right, he had that haircut for a week. Hit it for a week.
Yeah. But
in that week, we made our book.
Yeah.
So that has lived forever.
So long. What's the llama?
You know what the funniest thing is?
Yeah.
And people are going to call me a liar for this. You see that comparison top left? I was the first person to tweet that.
Nice.
No, not that. That was the wrong haircut, though. That haircut and the llama.
And llama, yeah.
He said he looked like Boo. No. Who did he say he looked like? He said he looked like someone from Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, Cell.
No. Oh,
he said he looked like someone.
Yeah.
Okay.
He said it was cool because he looked like...
I saw someone else say he looked like Cell the other day.
The one on the left. That third one. I don't know who that is.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You know what? I think it was his worst haircut, not including like that where he had the two handles or whatever, because that wasn't really a haircut. I think the worst one he had was either bald. Actually, no, I wouldn't know. Bald wasn't. It was a funny meme, but it wasn't the worst. I think the worst is when it was straight up.
Yeah, that was worse. Yeah, let's if we don't count the alpaca one, we'll count that one. Yeah, now, the best one I think it was the braids. The braids. No, actually not the Joella one. I think
the Joella one was the best.
Type in KSI Joella fight.
Yeah, I think that was his best.
Yeah,
I think then I thought he looked sick.
Yeah, it was kind of like short, but still, and it kind of like sprouted out his bandana.
Yeah,
he kind of looked like like Gohan before he goes Super Saiyan, when he's in his like teenage years.
Yeah. I get you. Yeah. Also, I think he looks really sick when he has it. Kind of what it is now, but when it's styled more. Yeah, like a bits down or whatever. Sometimes it's kind of like all down.
He'll take like his bobble out at the or hair tie, whatever you call it.
Was it the Brits? At the Brits, we're not going to talk about his outfit,
no,
but it wasn't that haircut. Where was it?
Well, sometimes when he's performing, he'll take his hair tie out and it'll just all go down.
I'm trying to... You know that mohawk he had?
Yep.
I did that.
Oh, man. Nice.
I did that in... we were in Iron Napa.
Yeah.
Me, him, and two other guys, Duncan and Tom.
Mad.
And he was kind of like, oh, I really want to get like a mohawk or whatever. And we were kind of like, oh, we could just do it here. Like, it's not hard, is it?
Do you like it? Do you really like it?
He thought it was quite sick there.
Yeah.
And then I think we all landed back in England and thought, what the fuck? Wait, go up.
On holiday it was fine.
That one. No, right?
Oh, yeah, sorry, yeah. That was at the GQ, yeah.
I think that's really sick.
Yeah. Yeah, that's nice, actually. Yeah.
I think that haircut looks like he actually looks like a celebrity.
Yeah. But I feel like that hairstyle would be able to do that every day.
No. But when he, why did that just say Lorraine Kelly equals KSI a child? What?
It's probably a joke. She probably said something like, "Oh, he's cute."
Oh, he's my child or something.
Okay,
like that.
Yeah, something like that. What's the next one?
I don't know what that means.
What's your villain origin story? So say you've got like Spider-Man who was bitten by a Spider-Man turned into the hero. You've got ones of like the villains. So what made them go off the rails? What made them want to kill the world and ruin everything?
Okay.
So what would yours be?
And it has to be like actually real.
Yeah.
Like what would make me go off the rails and turn into a villain? What would it be? I don't know. What would yours be?
Mine would be if I go through my entire life and don't find out who built the pyramid.
Oh my god! You're going to become the pyramid.
Yeah, I'm going to turn into some sort of time traveler and fight innocent people until someone tells me. I'll go around everyone. Do you know? No. Kill him. Do you know? No. Kill him. But no, I don't know actually, because I'm not a nasty person, so I can't think of those thoughts.
I don't know what mine would be.
Whoever asked that question, you've got problems.
I'm sorry, I kind of just deaded the question.
Yeah, no.
If you had to introduce a new Sidemen brand, what would it be and why? What?
I've told you mine.
What was yours?
Sidemen Viagra.
Oh. Yeah. I mean,
seriously, go on.
Well, we had when we originally.
You got some on the way.
Well, no, when we originally talked about sides, the reason sides ever came up was because it was like, I think it was me. I don't remember everyone who was in the car, so I'm just gonna know that Josh was in the car.
Yeah.
And we were basically going through random things, like we were like, oh, imagine a restaurant called Sides, and all we served was sides.
Yeah.
Imagine we had a club and it was called Inside.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
And then we built hotels and it was called Inside, but with two N's.
Yeah.
And we just kept coming up with stuff like that. And that's how Sides obviously started. But I mean, all of those really. That. Like Sidekicks would be a shoe brand. Something like that. I saw.
Yeah, Sidekicks. Yeah, I remember actually a few of those. I think I remember Sides being mentioned a long time ago before it was a thing, you know.
Yeah.
That's sick, yeah.
Who was it? I think it was JJ or maybe Toby said it. Or who said it? Someone said at the Sidecast, a water company, and call it Sidration.
That'd be sick.
And I mean, that's like a good one to invest in now.
Yeah, true, but Prime exists, so.
Yeah, but a water company.
I'd love to see I'd love to see Sidemen and Prime go against each other.
If like just make a hydration drink.
Yeah, it'd be so good, mate. It'd be like
imagine
film.
Imagine JJ had the monopoly, like not monopoly, but he owned the two biggest brands in hydration drinks. Imagine if that happened.
That'd be sick, man.
He's just sat there like, you know what? This week, that one's shit. The next week, that one's shit. And it's like all the rest of the Sidemen and Logan both going, please.
Yeah.
Please.
Literally. What would if I was being serious, what would I go? If Sidemen could introduce a new brand, what would it be? You kind of doing all the obvious ones, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like clothing and that.
I think an actual one would be like, I think we won't do it, but shoes would be. Shoes
was always the one that everyone thought we'd love to do that, but we can't do it. And Lux actually figured it out.
Yeah. But also now that we know we could do it because Lux did it.
Yeah, true.
Now we don't want to do it because it's like, Lux has done it well.
Yeah, but you could do collaboration.
That's what I would love for Sidemen to do.
I
wouldn't want to call it Sidekicks though. Sidekicks sounds very like childish.
I like it. Don't underestimate. Like you could like Baby Shark or these kids shows that make.
Yeah.
You could make literally nothing to do with the Sidemen, but call it Sidekicks. You get a lot of audience for that. It could be trendy school shoes.
True.
There's a use for that.
We are 25 to 30-year-old men that don't understand what trendy school shoes are these days.
True, but you've got no two
I
ways.
just want the biggest point so I can toe poke a ball and get 99 curve.
Football boots?
Yeah. The thing is, so I actually got approached by someone to
tap dancing shoes because it's an untapped market.
Don't applaud that. Don't applaud that. He didn't laugh though.
No.
I actually got approached about making my own football boot.
Yeah.
And it was actually like a very serious thing of, it will be quality, it will be, it could go into Sports Direct and stuff. But to me, football boots aren't a viable business.
Because not everyone buys them.
Not everyone buys them, but mainly, okay, someone's going to buy football boots. Like say Nick is going to buy football boots tomorrow.
Yeah.
He's only going to look at Nike, Adidas, and maybe Puma.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Like that's it. Couldn't Some people look at Umbro or whatever, but
couldn't you say something about like actual shoes though, like trainers? You're only going to go get Nike, Adidas. They have a big monopoly there.
Yes, but I feel like football boots have more of a because they actually have a use, not how they look.
Yeah,
like realistically, you might buy shoes that don't feel as comfortable, but they look sick.
Yeah, I was
football boots. You need comfort.
Yeah. I was being the devil's advocate there, but I do agree.
I know.
With Adidas, even if they're not the comfiest, you're still gonna wear them for a night out.
Yeah.
Whereas you're not gonna play football with uncomfy shoes.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go like these look sick, but they burn my feet.
Yeah.
But I'll play all the matches with them. Whatever.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Shoes would be a good one.
Yeah. How is the weight loss journey going?
Well, so
because you did your video.
Yeah, but it's just pissed me off. I'll do the video. do the week challenge, have a great experience with it, then I'll stop. Before the next video.
Yeah.
So I'll just gain the weight again.
How much did you lose in that video?
So I lost like 3. Well, in both videos, I lost 3 pounds both times. And 3 pounds is quite a lot in a week. It's like a kg is 2.2 pounds. So I lost 1.5 kgs in a week. Each week I did it. It's not bad. I worked out if I did that once a week for 52 weeks, obviously it'd slow down. Then I'd be like half the size I am.
Yeah. The thing is, you do have to make sure it is healthy. Of course, yeah.
Loss. Well, so that's why. Let me talk about it real quick. So I did the 2 videos. The first one was I quit sugar for a week. That's what happened. That's obviously not that healthy because sugar is in a lot of foods, and I was kind of like just cutting out. People also cut out carbs, but carbs is a bit of a different thing. So I kind of like I kind of cut it out, but you have to sustain it. You have to keep it going. Whereas the next one after that I did was I thought it was healthier because everyone in the comments kept saying like, this is a stupid way to lose weight. You're going to just da-da-da-da. And then I was like, right, okay, let's do something more healthy then. So I did counting calories. So I can eat whatever I want, but just under the calories. Because that's how you lose weight at the end of the day. Is, the more calories you burn, if you burn more calories than you put in, you'll lose weight, So I was doing that, and then everyone in the comments were having a go at me for that. It's not a healthy way. Because I had a wrap, and they thought I had it for breakfast when I actually had it like lunchtime.
Oh, okay.
But but I was under the calories and so it worked. But yeah, you got to find a healthy way. But also you got to find a realistic way, I think, as well. Like for example, I'm not going to go out there.
Something you can maintain.
Yeah, I'm not going to go out there and start eating, just fruits, or just kale shakes. I'm not going to do that. So that's why I thought I have wraps, still have a crisps with my lunch say, but just less than I used to normally have. And then you got to slow it down. You got to try and change. But yeah,
that kind of goes into the last question of, do you still follow your planned schedule for each day?
No, as I spoke about earlier, I don't do like waking up at 8 o'clock and doing this, but I do still do my responsibilities. If that makes sense. So like, not the walking. That's not that one. That's what I spoke about. But like videos, I do. I still film my videos.
I just find like the second I start, I only ever do it for about 4 days in a row. The second I start doing to-do lists and stuff like that, my days become 10 times more productive.
Yeah, they do. So I was so productive. I thought you were going to say it. I thought you were going to say something else, like a worse day.
No,
I really enjoy it. Honestly, because I'm like, right now, my biggest struggle when working for yourself is like, what do I do now? Like I've done what do I do? I don't know what to do. I'm so bored now. That's why I also think I like working in like an office or a team or with people that you can hire or you can work with, because they keep, give you a reason. If you got a video to film and you're with someone, like here right now on the podcast, you got Nick, you got Jack. If these weren't here, would I be filming a podcast? Probably not. I'd be on my phone thinking, what do I do now? I could film a podcast, but who's motivated me to?
I get you. I should start doing it again. You should start as well.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I just went Vegas times, and then obviously after Vegas I couldn't do it then because my actual body schedule was just off.
Yeah.
But when did I pick it back up again?
Do you think it's I said earlier what John was talking about the decisions?
Yeah.
Do you think that's why? Because realistically, if you're not meant to make that many decisions, or you can't make that many decisions. So if you have a to-do list, like say tomorrow you had a day off, and you were like, right, I'm going to wake up, eat breakfast, then I'm going to go for a walk, then I'm going to film this video, then I'm going to film this video, then I'm going to stream. That means you have nothing to think about. So you actually do everything.
I think if you're self-employed or kind of, or in everything in life, take Monday to do all your admin, right? So on Monday, do all your schedule for the week. Do your meal prep as well, or Sunday, say. So you've got your meals already prepped. It's in the fridge. All you got to do is heat it up, right? And pick your clothes out. It'd be awesome, because you've got everything organized. But then would you lose a bit of like the fire in life, like the...
Yeah, does it become like mundane and boring?
But I think the things that are mundane and boring, because let's be honest, eating is boring. Like it's fun to go out for food, but that's above the realm of like what you need to survive.
Yeah.
So eating to survive is boring.
Yeah. Like if you're watching food in front of the TV, you're actually enjoying it as much as you're enjoying the taste. You're watching the TV.
Yeah.
The actual eating process is kind of boring. Yeah.
Or you go out for food with friends. Realistically, if we ate just to survive, you'd be like, chicken and rice every day, non-stop. But take the boring stuff out. I'm going to stop doing this now. Take the boring stuff out, such as lunch. I find lunch just boring as fuck, man. Like, I have to eat because I'm hungry.
Okay.
I don't. But whereas tea or or cinema, it's like, sick, man. Let's go. So I think planning for that Sunday. Calendar. You guys got calendar. It's helped you guys.
It does.
I have a calendar in my head, man.
It helps, but then it's certain things like, for example, let's say tomorrow. So tomorrow I'm filming a Sidemen video. Mm-hmm. Probably already out by this point.
Yeah.
That I come back on Wednesday, but I don't know what time I'm going and what time I'm back. I'll find out today, but even then, I don't know how I'm going to feel getting home Wednesday late.
Yeah.
Because we could be back at 10 p.m.
Yeah.
Am I realistically going to do anything then? Probably not.
So you got to film all your stuff now.
Yeah.
But you don't know how much to do or what to film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then it's like, and I don't know until the day before I'm going what to do.
Yeah.
So I don't know how many days to film ahead. And as much as I can say, oh, I'll film 5 days ahead, I don't know what to film.
Yeah.
So it's quite hard with this, just because of Sidemen's schedule, it's quite hard to plan my own stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. So you kind of got like, you got to do the Sidemen schedule and then just fill in the gaps.
Yeah.
But sometimes that means like missing a day.
Yeah.
Because you know.
Which is why I was saying earlier how I'm jealous of Beta Squad in that aspect of they have one channel. So they, you know, I think right now they're probably like 4 or 5 weeks ahead or something like that because they can. Yeah. They'll just go, okay, we're just going to work hard this week. We'll film every day. That's 4 or 5 videos.
Yeah.
Whereas
Sidemen,
we're like, what day is everyone free?
Yeah,
Everyone's free Wednesday. We'll film that.
Yeah.
Thursday, JJ can't do. Friday, Simon can't do. Saturday, this person can't do.
Yeah.
This day we have to do sidecast.
Well, the podcast obviously is we do a lot of like trending topics, so we try and keep it quite early on. But even say doing 2 podcasts is quite hard to fit in, isn't it? So it's like, when can we do that?
Yeah.
Even today, you're filming tomorrow for 2 days. Even do two today stops you filming second channel video. Yeah. Sorry about that.
It's all right.
Let's wrap it up. But seriously, that should be
Actually, shit. Well,
have you ever seen the Lampard memes? Where he's like, he's smiling, he's like really happy, and he's like, nah, but seriously, we might get relegated.
I haven't seen those. No.
He's always happy. Yeah, Nick will put a picture of him. He's always happy and he just goes sad in every conversation he ever has. And it's just like a meme now. Look.
Well, just in case the unthinkable did happen, we don't talk about relegation.
No, we don't.
Yeah. Because Leeds might have got relegated by this point. I don't know.
Forest might be up. Wait, no.
Yeah.
In the playoff final, 29th of May.
We don't know when this is going up.
True. I could have a baby by now.
That's true.
mad.
We could be sat here talking about, what you can do when the baby comes, and it's already here.
Oh no, those dreams I'm talking about are even worse. If the baby's born.
Baby's born and you're just sat there like, you're sat holding the baby. Laura's listening to the podcast.
Oh my God.
Oh, I had a dream about throwing the baby off a balcony. Laura's just looking at you. Oh no.
Laura's now left me. But no, seriously, it wasn't a joke, but like, it's not a real thing, but Anyway, thanks for watching, guys.
We'll see you guys next week. Hopefully we'll have a guest and see you then. Peace.